What's up, everybody? Good evening. This is Shinjiro from Charles Reading Fight Club, and of course, Kelly's with me here as well.
What's up, everyone?
What's going on today, man?
Oh, a little worldwide event called the World Cup started today. I don't know what else. Let's see. There's plenty of news, that's for sure.
there's all kinds of crap going
Yeah,
on.
it's all wild.
Good and bad, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's get us rolling. I guess it's going to become our new thing. We're going to start off with breaking news because this literally just happened a couple hours ago while I was watching the Dodger game here,
Yeah.
and we're going to kick it over to our friend Jack Harris, who's one of our not favorite but least disliked of Dodger beat reporters. He's not bad. Actually, he's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the echelon, right? It's like most disliked is at the top.
Yeah,
Looking at you, Dylan Hernandez.
right.
And
With a
then you just
with Bill
down
Plunkett
from
close
there.
close behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're all pretty bad, and there's like a big gap, and there's Blake Harris.
Yeah.
Blake Harris though is not top tier. He's behind Kirsten Waston. Though he's not technically a
Oh,
beat reporter. She's like the silent. No, I can't really call him a silent reporter. Team reporter? I don't know what you call her.
team reporter?
I guess yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
It's
two things
definitely all
happened.
about the feels.
Yeah, right. How did it feel when?
Love you, Kirsten.
We do now. I mean, like the first years for her were rough. We'll admit it,
Yeah.
right? She obviously was not like fully ready yet. Like this is kind of new to her. She wasn't new to reporting, but new to baseball, I think at the time. So you can
Yeah.
definitely feel it, right? And then she's gotten so much better since then. Like, of course, a lot of Rizzo was a tough act to follow.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
much
was, I was
beloved
about to say
amongst
that.
Dodger fans. She was one of the boys, so to speak, with the players. So coming in behind that, just like Joe Davis coming in from Vince Scully was tough, right?
Hmm.
But she's done good. Anyways, to the news. Today's game, we had two injuries. First, starting pitcher Wrobleaski took a liner right back up the middle. He kind of tried to kind of block himself, and he took it kind of like underneath his thigh. You have to kind of see the replay from behind home plate to really understand how he got hit.
Yeah.
But he is saying he got a contusion to his hamstring, which does not sound fun at all.
Nope.
Doc after the game said they don't think it's going to be that bad. He'll make his next start. Having been hit by baseballs before, maybe. Like those Vulcan baseballs do not go away for a while.
Yeah.
And especially on like the back of your thigh or hamstring, that's gotta be just miserable. So get him lots of aspirin and water.
Oh, for sure.
Get some bags of ice on that guy, and hopefully he'll feel better. The other
Mhm.
notable thing that happened was Ohtani was pulled from the game with a left knee inflammation, which I know how that feels. That's kind of a normal thing for me. A lot of people are like, "What the hell is left knee inflammation? Is he hurt?" Blah blah blah. It says you got a swollen knee. Now that could be for a lot of different things. It could just be a sprain. It could be overworked. It could be who knows gout. Maybe it's gout. I don't know.
My God, Ohtani has gout.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was playing okay. Um,
Hmm.
and then he tried to steal second base. It ended up being a foul ball, as it says here. And he kind of popped up. You can see him kind of go, like. So he may have jammed his knee a little bit. He did lead with that foot when he was coming into the bag. He's dragging his right. So hopefully it's nothing major. Doc kind of downplayed it, but Doc always does that. Like whenever Doc
He
says
sure
they're not
does.
concerned, that usually means they're hurt. But if he says they're hurt, that probably means they're dead.
Also true.
Like that's a scale for Doc, right?
Yeah.
He'll be fine probably before end of the season, and you find out he's getting his arm cut off or something, right? Like that's when Doc is concerned about an injury, it's probably career ending.
Everybody. Yeah. Everybody needs to be concerned about it.
Yeah. So that's kind of a bummer. We'll see. They took 2 out of 3 from the Pirates, which is nice. I forgot to see who they play next. I think Philly next. They're on a road trip right now.
Awesome.
Let me check really quick. Please stand by
It
while
was
we. consultant.
It wasn't even like a slide either. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Must have been on
he
the
kind of,
takeoff.
yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Oh, they got the White Sox next, which last year would have been like, heh, easy dub. This year, not so much.
Yeah. Damn you, Vargas.
Right? He's coming back for revenge. So yeah, upcoming
Right.
series then, they got the White Sox away. That should be fun.
Yep.
Then they come home to face the Rays and the Orioles. And the weird thing is that the Rays will probably be a tougher set of games. It feels weird to say that.
True.
But the way things are standing
Especially
right
after the
now,
last few years that, yeah,
yeah,
the last few years that the Orioles have been having were pretty good, and then
yeah.
they kind of just disintegrated. It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of weird. Does like Pete Alonso just the Mets secret sauce because he's made the Orioles worse and the Mets worse at the same time,
That's how's this possible?
right? Like his superpowers only unlock when he's playing in the Mets jersey. So I don't know. Maybe that's what.
Right.
Anyways, let's move on, and it's time for you, our CRFC team reporter.
Field reporter.
Tell us about your trip to, was it Brain Rot Night for the Tower Buzzers?
Tyrells. Yeah. What's that field? Well, ONT Field, I guess. Like it's named
Oh,
after the airport.
oh,
So that's
okay.
weird.
So it's not like Ontario Field or Tower Buzzer Field. It's just ONT for like same as the airport code for Ontario, right?
Yeah.
And
Um.
for everyone who doesn't know this, it's Ontario, CA, not Canada, California.
Yeah.
People have literally made that mistake before, and it cracks me up because it happens a couple times a year.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it used to happen a lot more than it does now, but
Yeah.
yeah, it still happens like you'll see people come out of the airport in like full jackets and like 90-degree heat, and they're like, "What the?"
This isn't Canada.
Right? Wrong Ontario, CA, motherfucker.
Right.
And to those people, I say, but yeah, dude, the field was like, so it's a little bit strange because I haven't been to a minor league stadium where they're seating all around the stadium. So I don't
Oh,
know if
so
it's like
the whole circumference has seating.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it's like a minimum seating thing or maximum seating thing with minor league stadiums, especially being that it's single A.
Yeah.
So the there's a photo that's coming up because I was sitting in row F, which turned out to be like the first row behind the dugout. So there's like a lot of seating along the baselines that they got rid of, and I guess they stuck that out in the outfield sections.
Okay.
But it's really cool. They have like this the scale playing out in the left field area. Basically, there's a big restaurant back there. It's a Mexican restaurant. The floor in front of the actual building itself is a runway,
Oh,
and then
really?
at the end of that
That's kind of
runway,
cool.
yeah, is the plane taking off.
Oh, okay.
So once you,
Oh, you can kind of see it. I just realized. Yeah, you can kind of see the markings right here.
yeah,
Like right here. Yeah, a little bit. I just noticed
mhm.
that. You missed
What's
his
it called?
freaking
What
marks,
else?
though, man. You're supposed to take off way before or land way before those. Or way
Right?
after those.
Oops.
Damn Air Force pilots.
uh,
Always hot dogging it.
right? Bastards. What's funny? What's kind of cool is that the direction that this plane is facing is the opposite direction of the actual airport.
Oh.
So, like in that picture with the plane, if you were to drive straight,
Hmm.
like maybe 5 or 6 miles,
Hmm.
you'd hit the actual ONT
Oh,
airport.
like from the opposite direction it's facing.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
you'd be like, what's it called? You could see the planes like take off and land
Hmm.
from the field.
Oh,
Basically,
you can? Oh.
it's kind of appropriately named. It's almost like the what was it? Like the those restaurants that they used to have where you could listen to the tower.
Oh, I mean, there's what's the one at LAX that I still go to once in a while? It's still there.
Something Bird or 400 and
Yeah, something bird, Proud Bird.
Proud Bird. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know the one out here or the one in Van Nuys that we used to go to was like 400 and something Legion or something like that.
Huh.
Yeah, before they closed that one down. But
And there's also, I think, did they? I don't know if they closed it again. They reopened the theme restaurant too at LAX, so you could also hang out there and watch planes. Though the theme restaurant isn't tall enough anymore to see the
oh yeah, that
airfields
was
clearly.
the what was it called, the UFO or something like that.
Well, the theme building is the actual name.
Yeah,
It looks like a UFO. And it's also hard to find because like it's in the middle of the airport, which is weird.
yeah,
For those who know, LAX looks like a horseshoe. It's kind of in the middle,
Mhm.
like surrounded by parking lots now.
yeah, right. And the
They used to have a
people
cool
mover
view,
that's
you know.
yeah, the people mover that's not moving but it's moving.
Oh, they're testing it, right? Yeah, and that's also in
Yeah.
the way. Oh, and they took down the I forget the hell they're called. Those like those light up columns at the entrance. But
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
said those will be
Like when
back.
you're
They're just taken down to finish the people mover construction. Is what I heard.
okay. A likely story, Los Angeles.
Right.
So, obviously, at the going back to the field, they have a big Fernando mural there,
What
which
is that
is
building? Is that
unfortunate.
just like a
It's bathroom,
oh, it's bathrooms?
which is it's a little bit of a
Like how is that not the
bathroom.
taqueria? Come on.
So the no, let me tell you, let me tell you. So the bathrooms are on this side, but you see the picture of him where he's like in his stretch to pitch
Yeah, on the way
all
on
the
the
way
other
on
side.
the
Mhm.
yeah. There's a taqueria there,
Oh, okay.
so it's a restaurant on the end, and then the rest is like bathrooms. And if you go up this little ramp on the side, there's like a picnic area where you could buy. It's like cheap seats, but you're like completely in the sun the entire time,
Uh,
so it's kind of like
so
me,
I will point out that the taqueria on this side is appropriate because it's in his windup. So you get your tacos,
right?
and then you got like, oh, and then here comes the tacos. Then you go to the bathroom to
Yeah,
crap yourself, and you feel like $1,000,000 after.
that's right. uh,
It's a sequence.
yeah. Whoever did this mural is spot on.
Right? I see what you did
Uh, yeah.
there.
So also on top of their like the team store that they have there,
Mhm.
the Buzz Shop is what it's called.
Oh, the
They
buzz
also
shop.
have a yeah, they also have a Legends Attic, which is a
Listen,
uh yeah memorabilia store that's owned partially by Oral Hershiser. So that's
what
pretty
did
cool.
you check it
The
out or you take a peek?
I I was with family, so
Oh,
I didn't sneak away
no.
enough. But there the as you can tell, it's a little bit weird because there's no door.
Oh, what?
Yeah, like if you look if you
Oh,
look at it
yeah.
from
There's no
here,
door on this
there's
side.
no door, right? Yeah.
So you have to enter from the
You actually
stadium
have
side,
to
or
you have to walk in through the VIP area. So the
what?
dude, like the security guard that's there to check for VIP access,
Uh
has
huh.
to let you in to the area first, and then you can actually walk into the Legends Attic.
So if you don't have
I was like, oh, that's a
like
little bit
VIP
strange.
tickets, you can't shop at this store.
Well, no, you can. It's
Oh,
just you just have to let him know that you're going to the store and not
oh, okay,
like he's
okay.
gonna check your ticket, but just let him know, hey, I'm going to the attic,
Oh,
and he'll
okay.
let you in.
Oh,
But so right across from this is a bar, typical,
yeah, right.
but that's literally where everybody hangs out because the day that I went, it was like 90. It wasn't even 90. I think it was like high 80s, but man, it was scorching
Oh,
out
was it?
there.
Oh no. It also was
Yeah.
high UV day, so it feels hotter than it actually is.
Yeah, definitely. Uh the all pro sign here at
Yeah,
the
I was
bottom
gonna take a
right.
picture of that.
So that's the batter's eye.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's the opposite side of the I was like, why did they make this thing so big? And then I walked back there, I was like, for advertisement? And I was like, no, that can't be it. It's just a big batter's eye that they have out
uh,
there, so they
so this
needed to
so
put
this is the
something on the
backside of the
side.
batter's eye. This is.
Yeah, I think eventually whatever advertisement is gonna be here is gonna get covered up by these pine trees anyway, so
Oh yeah, I just noticed that little trees down here. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like I don't think they're I think All Pro has like a couple years, and then they're gonna be like mad that the trees are in the way or something.
But for now, All Pro and their, hate to say it, looks AI generated bear.
Right, Dad? Right? Bears don't have hands.
Right?
They be lying.
Well, there's a couple things on it that kind of stick out to me for that, but
Oh yeah, he's got a neck
yeah, there's it's just the way the
and a
coloration
bit of
is,
chest. Yeah.
the inconsistent coloring of like the collar, like you see like an orange stripe on this side and nothing on that side, and then
Oh, I
the
see that now.
the name tag is kind of skewed too.
Oh yeah,
So
it's kind of like straight, right?
yeah, so it's like yeah, this is
Like it almost.
so it's either bad art or AI. Either way, it's it looks too good to be bad art. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's probably just Google Gemini, you know.
Yep. All right. Yeah. If you want to change it to the next one, I can
All right,
show you my
the
seat
actual
and
field.
yep. So yeah. So that's the O&T field sign on the left over there.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. I see what you mean.
visiting dugout right in front of me. Yeah.
Also, right field. So just like Dodger Stadium, then the first base side is the visitors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Visitors, and then
So this is the side that's in the sun. You can kind of tell the shadows over here.
yeah. So the shadows are only would technically be like loge or the party
Like
boxes essentially.
underneath the overhang here. Yeah.
Yeah, the entirety of that front area is in the sun almost the entire time
Oh god.
until towards the end of the game, and then it's like okay, the shadow from the building actually
Oh, it's creeping
comes
onto the field.
over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, um, that's what I said. So you see where there's like those lights like right underneath the building.
This one.
That's the bar area. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So that's where everyone's hanging out because it's cool.
yeah,
Not
and
cool as in the fawns, but cool as in temperature.
yes, and then they also this is a very important reason why there's a lot of people there.
Hmm.
So so they have a beer batter of the game.
A beer what?
So he's a beer. It's a beer batter. It's a batter that they designate as the beer guy, right? On the opposite team. So if he strikes out,
Mm-hmm.
beers are $5 for 15 minutes.
Oh. I mean, it's a brand new stadium, but that's very minor league. So.
Right? Very appropriate. Uh, the other picture is I try to get the pitcher and batter
Mhm.
kind of doing their things, but you could see the Dodger Stadium influenced scoreboard in the back.
Yeah, little, what do you want to call it? Not a diamond. Not a trapezoid.
Yeah,
I should remember. But
yeah,
I
it's
was
like
gonna ask you,
the
like, so people when they first announced this game, they said they're trying to make like a baby Dodger Stadium. So what's your opinion? Did they really pull that off? Because it looks like just normal stadium just has like Dodger theme.
um I yeah, I don't know. I mean, it has hints of Dodger Stadium.
Immediately, I can see obviously the scoreboards, right?
Yeah,
The light blue railing with the padding. That's Dodger
yeah.
Stadium.
I think I want to say the dimensions are probably Dodger Stadium,
Oh, okay.
but there's a in right field there's like an issue because like one of the bullpens comes out
Oh.
into the field, so there's like a part of it that's like that's kind of a little bit shorter.
Oh, okay.
Uh, but other than that, yeah, I think the dimensions of the field and then the scoreboards are pretty nice. I
Hmm.
mean, obviously there's no it's everything is very much themed to like it being an airport essentially.
Huh.
Like there's if you guys go to our Instagram, there's a video of me like panning um through the field, and I think you can see that there's a restaurant out in center field that looks like a hangar basically.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, that's cool. There is one building that they haven't built yet though. It's the I would think it was the most important part of an airport, which is the
Tower.
tower.
Well, named Tower
Yeah.
Buzzers, right?
So I think that's gonna be finished probably sometime
Hmm.
during the season or yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the other big main like difference is obviously they don't have sponsor yet. I think that would go in the ball logo above the scoreboard.
Oh, okay.
So it's just it's just Maverick, the mascot,
Oh,
basically the cartoon one, not the
the B dude.
yeah, not
Do you see him walking around?
the B guy. Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
even
My
punch him in
name.
the face?
No. They had hot dog races. It was kind of cool, man. There was a bacon wrapped one,
Like
total
what?
LA thing.
Hot dog race? Like there's just like hot dogs called like the sausage race?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that
So there's
sun, that's
one
gotta
that
suck.
yeah. Oh, and the most important thing is that it was brain rot day that day.
Oh
So
yeah. How? But you said I remember you told me shortly there wasn't that much going on for that. It wasn't like nonstop 6-7 or whatever, right?
yeah. So I mean, there's definitely kids that were like totally into it. That were
Mm-hmm.
like, I think somebody had walked out of the team store with a with a jersey that said 67 on it.
Oh God.
Yeah. So they made a big thing about the number 67 in the store, obviously,
Oh,
but
for
it
sure.
wasn't in your face. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, there was like a couple things where they played games with kids, and they were like,
Oh, okay.
name that Italian brain rot, and it's
Okay.
like ballerina cappuccino and
Oh,
I don't know a bunch of other ones that I was like, what? I was
but
like, these are things.
it wasn't too it didn't wasn't that strong though.
No, no,
Like actual
it
brain rot
definitely
would have
wasn't.
been. So.
Yeah. So thankfully,
Right.
yeah, thankfully my nephew didn't pick up on any of it, and he is free from the brain rot so
For now.
far.
It's okay. He's not old enough to
Yeah.
really absorb the brain rot yet.
True.
Soon
True.
though. Soon.
Yeah. But yeah, it's as always. I think my seats were like $40.
Oh,
So like always, it's a good time if you just want to go catch a game
right.
of
Just watch some baseball.
potential, yeah, future stars or guys that are
Well, who's still on that
unfortunately
squad? That
not.
none because all of our guys got promoted, right?
Most of them. I think
Yeah.
the only one on there is Joendry that
Oh, that's
we
right. Yeah, he might still be there.
that we saw. Um,
Does I think Josue is with the Loons? Apollo? I don't remember where he's at.
yeah, or no, he's in. Is he with the Loons or
Or is he in OKC?
no? Tulsa. He's at Tulsa. The
Or is it Tulsa
Drillers.
the Drillers? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I don't think
He
it was
was with
OKC yet.
Kendall.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. If he was, that'd be amazing.
Right? Like that's quick. We have too many damn outfielders.
Damn it.
Sorry, Taylor, we're gonna cut you loose for a hotter, younger one. So what I'm gathering from your visit is everyone. This is definitely a night game stadium.
Yeah, yeah. This game that I went to was at like 1 o'clock. I want to say.
Hmm.
Never again.
Never again.
Afternoon games only. Yeah, afternoon games only.
Well, especially because in Ontario, if it was a day game, but like in the South Bay, it might not be
Yeah,
so bad. But because it's up in IE, it's gonna be brutal during the day.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't think there's anybody. I don't remember if there was other guys that you saw. I know I've seen a couple of guys like Kellen Lindsay, Chase Harlan were on the team last year.
They're still
Um,
they're still in single A.
they're still in single
Oh,
A,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I know those guys. I didn't see them, but I know I follow the minors. So
So yeah, but Joe Andry's the one that
yeah.
I know for sure that we both when we both went, we saw him play,
Oh yeah. So
and he did really well.
did they win or lose this game?
Oh, they they lost bad, dude.
Oh.
It was great. It was crazy. It was the same day that the Dodgers lost 12-5, I want to say.
Yeah.
And this game was it ended up being like 13-7, I want to
Oof.
say. But they only scored those 7 runs in like,
Garbage time.
well, 5 of those 7 runs in the ninth inning.
Oh. When they had like
It's like,
position player pitching kind of thing, but for the minor leagues, it's even worse.
yeah. It's like, oh man, come on. Get your shit together.
They literally had the
Shoemaker.
they literally had the batting practice guy throwing.
Yeah, yeah. The guy that was pitching was one of the Korean guys.
Oh,
Chingsi and Co.
okay. Jishinko, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, it's Taiwanese.
and is he
I think
Taiwanese?
it's Taiwanese. Yeah, I had to look it up.
Let me see. Let me see.
So,
Oh
but
yeah, Taiwanese.
he got
My apologies,
he got blown up.
Mr. Co.
He got blown up. Huh?
Yeah, he's definitely it. He's definitely learning the ways of the tech bag here, the
Uh,
rosin bag,
mm,
because he didn't have enough. So there was a couple of balls that he just like they kind of just hung a little bit,
oh,
and of course the way that he was trying to get out of it was to throw fastballs.
yeah,
So which were somewhat effective when they couldn't catch up,
yeah.
but when they could, they're just pounding in like doubles and triples on him, like and like oh my gosh. So I think he lasted like two and a
Oh,
half
jeez,
innings. I
that's
want
it.
to say,
Oh,
yeah,
ouch.
it was bad.
Oof, yeah. That's kind of like MSG on the other
Yeah,
day.
right. Get him out of here,
Damn it.
hey man.
Well, how was the concessions?
Mhm. Oh, so it was $2 hot dog. So unfortunately, their hot dogs were not the normal hot dogs.
Hmm?
It was like the normal like
Like even cheaper
what's
hot
it
dog?
called? Yeah, it was just like the pork sausage dog in a like just a normal white bun
An
essentially.
institutional grade hot dog bun.
Yeah, exactly. I personally kept going to the yeah, it's called Tommy's Market.
Hmm.
It's right next to the Legends Attic.
Hmm.
Uh, basically, it's like it's a self serve, so it's like
Oh, like the
the
Dodger
quick stop
Express
at the
thing.
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in an actual like store. It's not just like a little,
No.
you know, like a quick service area for
Hmm.
them. So they do have like a kitchen in there. So they were selling like hot sandwiches,
Oh, that's kind of
cold
cool.
sandwiches. Yeah. Obviously, it's Italian themed, so you're gonna get Italian themed sandwiches in there. Uh, what I didn't expect was churros.
Oh, well, I mean,
Uh,
you can have Muro Fernando without some churros or tacos lying around somewhere. So,
true. They also had fruit cups, which was really nice.
oh, like just cut fruit, not the like kids
Yeah.
ones with the juice in it or whatever.
Nope, just cut fruit
Oh, okay,
like
that's
from the
good.
vendor. Yeah,
Oh,
so that was cool. And then they had like a wall of like chips and
hmm,
like side things that you could
hmm.
get, as well as like I want to say it was like 8 coolers that you can grab like your soda or water or
Oh, that's
whatever.
pretty good. And that makes a
Yeah,
lot of
so
sense
that
for a minor league
was.
team to do that kind of setup, right? It's like minimal
Mhm.
staffing, don't need a lot of kitchen staff. You don't have to have a lot of wasted food that way. You just have bagged chips and bagged foods. And actually, honestly, like I think Dodger Stadium would probably do pretty well with that too if they weren't crazy expensive.
Yeah,
Like a lot of grab and go food, right?
yeah, because I think that was the issue that we well that I disliked the most about uh Lone Mart, which is the Quakes
Hmm.
Stadium, was that they only had technically they have 4 concession stands, but the hot dog stands
Yeah,
are the ones that have the longest because it's only the two.
and they're right behind
So
home
you're
plate,
always waiting in the long.
essentially.
Yeah.
Or they're not behind it, but they're on like either side of home plate on the infield.
Yeah.
I remember behind the stands, and they're kind of small too.
Hmm.
You know, it's like what 2 lines or 3 lines each at most, and it's just
Yeah.
they're a little slow too. I mean, that stand only holds like 1,000 or whatever, so or 1,500,
Hmm.
some crap like that. So I get it, but well,
Yeah.
that's
So
cool
it
though.
was definitely a welcome change from that type of
Hmm.
stadium. But I think if you did want it, the hangar out in center field kind of caters to that. Also, the taco shops basically
Hmm.
do that too. Where you order at the counter and then they give you the food like at the other food stands at Dodger Stadium. So
I wanna look into it to see how much like those boxes are. If it's go to a day game and just stay in the AC and just look down at the peasantry.
Oh, so I can
Whereas
tell you this because I
whereas at
did.
Dodger Stadium, those boxes would be tens of thousands of dollars. You'd probably go here for hundreds.
Yeah. So it is. I want to say it is a couple hundred.
Oh,
But they do require 12 people.
okay, yeah, Dodger Stadium, same thing. You can't just get one for yourself
Yeah.
unless you're Ohtani's
They're
wife.
right. And decoy counts as 11.
Yeah.
In the what's it called? In the picture on the left.
Mhm.
So like under you see where like it's like that whole glass, like it's almost like where the
This side?
offices are.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah. So you see how like there's like those like two long concrete like it almost looks like boxes right there. Like
Okay.
right underneath it.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, right there.
Those ones, right?
So those are so those are like party boxes. So
Oh,
those
okay.
require you to have 8 people, but I
Hmm.
think they bring you the food there. So it's almost
Oh.
like a club level situation in that section.
You know what's weird? They have
And
those at Dodger
then
Stadium, but I've never seen the tickets for sale.
oh, yeah, because I've seen them too.
Yeah. I've always seen the doors for them, but I've never seen like where to buy the party box tickets from.
It's
I'd be down.
interesting. Yeah, me too.
Party.
And then yeah. And I guess the most famous thing about this one is so if you kind of look at the where the dugout is on the home side,
It's over here.
so you can see like a bunch of players in yellow.
Hmm?
No, to the on the picture on the left.
Oh, this one. Also over here.
Yeah, so you see where those the guys in the yellow are?
Like over here.
Yeah, right there.
Mhm.
So that's the downstairs. You see how that like the dugout kind of comes all the way up to that like concrete wall?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. So that's actual seating.
Oh, so
So
this
you
section
could
here is seating.
yeah, so it's
Oh,
like
that's
so it's
cool.
a dugout seating like section. So basically they said that they make it like if it was the like if you were one of the players and
Mhm.
literally it's like a net that's just like separating you and the team on the other side.
Oh, so you can sit there and give them the business.
Yep.
The hell was that? That was terrible.
Terrible. Shoemaker.
Right? I can see us getting.
Uh,
We should get those seats. I can see us getting into a lot of trouble
right.
there.
Band. Uh,
We'll be all kind of weird about it. Like, wow, look at the ass on that one.
yeah, right. Right.
Oh, girl, those shoes with that hat.
Those
Mm-mm-mm.
shoes. Right. Uh. What you doing? Oh my God, it was like the I was talking to my buddy, speaking of outfits or uniforms.
Mhm.
I was talking to my buddy because I was watching the well, I had the game on while I was working, the soccer game, Mexico versus South Africa.
Mhm.
South Africa came dressed as pencils.
Oh.
They
That's
had
funny.
they had full yellow uniforms and pink shoes, and I was like,
Oh, what
"Why
the?
does this remind me of something? Why does like?" And then I finally got it. I was like, "Oh, they're pencils."
They need to have the green socks, just
Yeah.
the little metal piece at the end there. We can talk about it later. We actually do have
Like,
World Cup updates later on. So
okay, cool. Well, so yeah, I mean, if you guys want to have a good time, head down to your local MILB teams
yes, we always recommend that.
stadium.
Yeah.
Enjoy a game. If it's too hot, make sure there's some sort of shade
Overhang
that
or
you can
shade. Yeah.
stand. Yeah, stand under. As you can see on the right picture, like these players were like they knew about it being hot, so they had like wet towels on their head the entire
And the
time
best thing
almost.
about
So.
minor league games to me is like, even if it is like in this case a Dodgers affiliate, you kind of go in not caring about the result.
Yeah, very much so.
Like
Very much so.
that tension is not there. So you really just enjoy the game.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, especially like I don't know if this is the same thing at like Oklahoma City or like AAA affiliates,
Hmm.
but single A, like, well, I know there's going to be a lot of runs scored.
Yeah. a lot of questionable defense.
Yeah, so like I just go in like thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna enjoy good like watching this game of baseball and
Yeah.
chilling here, even if it's hot as heck.
Well, and plus you're like, and you only spent like $20 on the ticket, kind of thing too, right? Like you're not.
Yeah, basically.
You spent 40, but I mean, generally, you're not spending a lot of money on these tickets either.
Yeah, and since this was the first time that I had gone, I didn't know what to expect or anything like that.
Yeah.
But next time, I'm definitely gonna either try to buy. Well, I'll buy whatever's the cheapest entrance, and then just hang out by the bar area too. Like,
Oh, okay. So that's just like first come first serve, standing room, whatever.
yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, standing room. So that's cool.
So yeah, check it out, everybody. Go support your local minor league team before they're all gone, because that seems to be the way things are trying to go right now. I don't know
Yep.
why they're so obsessed with eliminating minor league baseball, but whatever.
Mhm.
I think it's the cheap
That's
teams, to be
crazy.
honest, that are pushing to consolidate.
Yeah, they're trying to get. Like, I wouldn't mind if the complex leagues were gone,
Yeah.
and because right now there's low A, high A, double A, and then are there two double A's?
Well, it's
It's triple
complex.
A. Yeah,
Yeah. Complex, low, high, A, double A, triple A, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Because complex is like, you're not much better than a high schooler.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
You're very rough. Like, um, A ball is like, we see potential kind of thing, you know. Double A is like, all right, we really need to develop you. Triple A's are almost ready, you know. So
Yeah.
that's cool. Well, let's talk about our video this week. Which these videos are always funny to me because I feel like for the viewers, not that exciting because they don't seem to get a lot of views and attention. But to us, these are like the most exciting videos we make.
Mhm. I love our potpourri videos.
Oh, they're great because like they're so random, and we had like
Yeah.
old big league baseball. This one we had Chrome, we had Prism, Stadium Club. This one was great. This is a really wide, kind of grab all of flagship, bunch of junk wax,
Hmm.
A&G, this is probably the most random
Yeah.
box I think we've ever gotten. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. The triple A cards. I love those. That line drive
Yeah,
triple A.
you're like, who the hell are these
Like,
guys?
yeah, from like the 80s. You're
Yeah,
like, what?
these teams don't even exist anymore.
Bakersfield.
And then I think there was a couple guys we pulled in older videos where it's like, hey, it's actually a guy we recognize.
Yeah, I think we pulled damn, what was his name? Raul Mondesi from the Dukes.
Oh yeah, and I think we got a Bavakwa too, because like, how can you forget that name, right?
Right?
There's only been two Bavakwas. They both made the majors. Oh, well, that's random. Because remember, we
They
made that
couldn't hit
joke where
water if they fell out the
you
boat.
couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat, just like Tommy said.
Yep. Tommy.
Rest in peace, Tommy, you old bastard.
I miss you.
Right? But yeah, go check out that video. It was lots of fun, and it's always random. I don't recall us getting anything big out of this assortment. Definitely some cool stuff, but not like we got like any autos or anything. Those do show up occasionally on these, which is always fun.
Yeah.
So let's
What else we
go
got?
on with our hobby talk. And it's funny because we initially thought we didn't have much to talk about, so we're like, we'll just talk about how Series 2 came out this week. Actually,
We
yesterday
talk.
was release day,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yesterday.
And we were on the Kingdome break. I was in a hobby and jumbo break, and you were in a jumbo break. I got
Hmm.
essentially nothing for my
Yeah.
Dodger spot, and you got a
Dalton Rushing.
Dalton rushing auto. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Nice. We did.
even the chat was like, yeah, these boxes are kind of meh, a little mid. I'm like, well, it's flagship. That's kind of what you expect.
Yeah.
Flagship's like a bulk product, if you want to call it that. Checklist is like
Yeah. It's definitely.
500 cards.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Because, dude, they have so many inserts and so many different things. Like,
Yeah.
they did the same thing with Disney. I forgot what the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a pink insert
Mm-hmm.
and there's a purple insert. and I think pink is the retail product
Mhm.
insert, and purple is the amusement park exclusive ones.
Oh, okay.
So obviously those are going to be way pricier, and they're not even numbered, but they're going to be
Oh.
way pricier because they only made X amount of, amusement park exclusive
Mhm,
boxes
mhm.
versus the retail product, which I could still pick up from basically anywhere at this point.
You're talking about for the neon or which?
For the 70th.
Oh, really? They're still available? Oh,
Mhm. Yeah, not at the park. Those
those are
exclusive
gone, huh?
boxes are
Ah.
long gone. Yeah,
Hmm.
they're not even expecting any to come
I gotta check because I
back.
don't remember if I
So,
got my Dole Whip card or not. That's the only one I really wanted.
oh, don't worry, I got you covered on that.
I don't remember if Joe got me one or not because I bought a couple packs off him in live break. So
Oh, nice. Well, if he didn't, I've got an extra one for you. It's in the camera bag. I just keep forgetting to take it out and give it to you.
I have like I don't know. I think I got like a couple dozen random of those 75th cards, but I don't remember exactly what I got. I know I didn't get anything crazy.
Yeah,
I think the
I
only
was
thing I
check-
wanted was Dole Whip and a Tiki Room.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen a tiki room
Oh,
yet.
really? Oh, okay.
I've seen the Disney dollar. I've seen the fabric of Star Tours, and
Oh, that's kind of
there's
cool.
one other ride I want to say,
Hmm.
or I think it was like a Fantasyland
Hmm.
relics. I have not seen any tiki room
Yeah. No,
relics or
I know they're on the list, but
anything like
yeah,
that.
you're right. I also never seen anyone posted and never seen any for sale, so I don't know. It'd be funny if it was like the eyeball from the animatronic or something, but who
Right. Oh
knows?
my god. 200 point. They don't even make a sleeve this big.
Right?
They don't even acrylic
There's only
boxes
one
of them.
card in the box.
Right.
You get a severed bird head. Oh,
Oh. Walt sends his regards.
right. You open the box, it plays the Godfather theme. And you hear, was it Ray Liotta
uh,
screaming? I forget who it was who had the horse head in the bed. That's been
it
so long
was
since
the producer, the movie producer.
yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, Series 2 is out. Um, Unlike a lot of other product, probably will be able to find this one out in the wild in retail. So go check it out, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just I don't remember there being anything super exciting in Series 2. It's just same as Series 1 with different players. So
Yeah, basically. I
yeah.
think what is in this one that
Well, they have like the summer parallels or inserts in Series
mhm.
2. And there's someone's rookie card was in here too. There's a couple people, but nothing for us that's like eye popping.
Do they No, that would have been in series 1, right? Like the World
But
Series like inserts?
it's either that or update, I think, is when those pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, but enjoy them while they last because they could be gone in the CBA as well.
Right. Imagine next year we get no baseball and no baseball cards. Ugh.
Ugh,
I mean, we'd save a lot of money.
that's true. I'd be like, dude, I'm flying to Japan. They don't have no CBA out there,
Right? They still got baseball cards.
right?
NPB forever.
And it's tops.
Right?
Orale.
Well, you can do better. You get Epoch or BBM.
Oh, true.
Or we could just buy cases and cases of Calvi cards we'd open.
No.
Oh. So let's move
uh,
on into somewhat hobby stuff, I guess. Because you pointed out this me pointed out this pointed this out to me down dyslexia. So Panini selling like World Cup autographed soccer balls,
yeah.
and that's
So
kind of
that goes back
cool,
to
you know.
yeah,
But
not $999
yeah, I
cool,
ain't
but
paying no $1,000 for
still pretty
Mbappe.
cool.
Okay, like I'm sorry,
Yeah, right. Sorry, Killian.
right?
Yeah, though this goes back to that conversation we had. I think it was like a week or two ago in regards to how they were suing, or actually, so this is Panini.
Hmm.
So they're suing FIFA, or is it FIFA or Tops?
Well, I know Tops. Well,
I think it's
Tops is trying
Tops.
to. They're trying to sue Tops. Tops is sponsoring their lawsuit against Panini. Like everyone's trying to sue each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So the reason why though is that because basically they lost their like 30+ year license that they had with FIFA
Yeah.
because they went behind their back to Tops.
Mhm.
And so I think it's after the 2032 World Cup that they're going to everything switches to Tops basically.
Which it honestly like I kind of hate it that we're going down that road. Everything license is gonna be Tops and that's it.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, right?
Yeah. And not because it's Tops. Like Tops has its own entity, amazing.
Well, I mean, Tops has issues too,
Kind of.
right?
Yeah.
My worry is that once they have everything, why would they even care?
Yeah.
Because you've
Yeah. Once
seen
Fanatics gets everything under their umbrella, they're
it
gonna
may
be
be all in
like,
our
well,
heads, but we've seen the decline in quality. We've seen the decline in effort over the last couple of years,
yeah.
right? And that's what has me worried. Is that now that we own every sport, you had to buy from us or nothing.
Yeah. So that's the weird part. And then they're basically Tops copy pasta of the Panini cards that were getting like a lot of traction in the
Yeah.
collector world, like the downtowns, the
hmm
uptowns,
Well, I mean
those cards,
that's
the
what the city cards
kabooms.
are. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they've been doing they've both been copying each other forever.
Yeah. So
But I will
one's
say,
one's got a
in defense of Panini, their cards are always much shinier than Tops.
oh for sure
Their
they're
foil patterns
chrome.
are crazy.
Well,
They're prisms.
yeah,
Yeah. If you like color on baseball cards or any cards really, Panini's is your bag. You know.
yeah, like that pops.
Yep.
Like it looks cool. Like
Oh yeah.
whatever their process is for making their prisms versus Tops's chrome.
Oh yeah. Whatever
Like
foil they're using is amazing.
damn,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or as you also discovered, you can also go to like some of the BBM baseball cards from Japan. They also
Oh,
have a lot
true.
of crazy foils and stuff.
Mhm.
All right, let's click the next one. More hobby stuff that you brought up. This is Upper Deck. Yeah, Upper Deck.
Upper deck hockey. Yep.
hmm
So I don't. I mean,
So Extended is like their update series for hockey, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's the end of the season basically set that they release, but they have a like a bobblehead one, or I guess a jumbo head.
Yeah, big head.
The one that the one that I really liked was the bottom UD debut one. It's basically the debut
The
patch,
MLB debut patch. Yeah.
hmm but the
Young
hockey
Guns.
version.
Young Guns has been around for a
Yeah,
while, right?
yeah. Young Guns has been that's a classic basically at
Yeah.
this at this point. The Dazzlers are pretty cool too.
So that's
The
like
purple,
that's like
the aqua, and the gold.
their
Yeah,
crazy foils.
yeah. And the holographics outburst. That's another classic
hmm
design from Upper Deck, and then the relic cards that are up top. But I think what was it, the 23, 24 Connor Bedard Young Guns boxes are still going for a massive amount of money,
Wow.
and then you find anything outside of that is like super cheap. It's
Oh,
like cool.
I mean that's all
Like
driven just by speculation at that point, right?
yeah.
I mean, because hockey is not to talk about hockey. We love hockey, but it's such a small thing, market wise.
hmm
I mean, for the sport, let alone for cards, compared to football, basketball, baseball, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, well, that's pretty cool. I don't know that I
Yeah.
ever
So
pick any
what?
of these up because I gotta spend my money wisely.
Yeah. Same. I mean, I would potentially buy a box, but just to see what I
Yeah,
get.
just for
And
funds, right?
yeah, but it's one of those things where like even at the hockey level, like I'm pretty much only collecting kings, maybe
Yep.
some ducks.
Yeah. Same here.
That's it.
And maybe a few random dudes, like
Yeah.
that you just
Oh yeah,
like
like a
in general.
PC. Yeah.
Yeah, but generally it's gonna be for me just kings. Like I said, maybe a duck or two. I'm just glad they're not orange anymore.
The Ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, how
I
dare you take
saw. I saw.
how dare you use Giants colors, bastards.
Right, right, sons of bitches. I saw a potential, like it was a tweet from like the dude that does the official designs
Mhm.
for the teams. He had posted a picture of a retro Ducks jersey that looks like uh the uniform from the movie
Oh, that's cool.
as like their alternate jersey
Mhm.
for next year.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh damn, that's pretty cool. Like if they actually go with that, but I doubt they'll go with the like the Donald on the front.
Oh,
Like they'll
yeah.
probably just use the colors or whatever.
Yeah.
But man, if they let them do the actual movie ones, that'll be sick.
Right?
I think it's like the 30 something anniversary of it too. Like
Is it
not to
really
make
been
everybody
30
out there
years?
feel old.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's like a 90 something movie.
Also, the flying V formation is fucking offsides, so
Right.
it's not just offside, it's super offsides.
Yeah.
It's as offsides you can get. All 5 of your dudes with an additional guy off on the ice because you pulled the goalie. Those 5 dudes are all offsides.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
for
So
the movie,
this
but
year's 34th anniversary, next year's 35th
oh my
anniversary. So that's
god.
probably why they want to.
Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh,
Crazy.
ugh.
Good old Coach
My back
Bombay.
my back hurts just from hearing that. Oh, my
Emilio.
sciatica.
Right.
I just got a liver spot when you said that.
uh,
Oh man. Well, let's see. More hobby talk. This time personal hobby talk. Unfortunately, this will just
yeah.
be for me because I could not find a picture of your card from last night. But we'll go over some of my cards. So we also jumped into Joe's Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary TCPA, which is
Yes.
one of the best releases every year. And I bought into a break that was I think 4 hobbies, which is a lot. But there's not that many
Mhm.
cards because it's a Chrome release. Bought the largest spot, and I got these 2 guys. And I'll be honest,
Nice.
if it wasn't for them freaking out, like the chat and Joe, I wouldn't have noticed anything. So, guy on the left
So
here
what's
is the image variation. So it's a different photo and stance they normally use. A base Ohtani card looks
oh
completely different. He's not smiling.
okay.
He looks kind of like this. It's like boring
Oh
Ohtani. This is happy, excited Ohtani. And this one is the Cityscape or something like that, or Cities version. So he says that has the LA skyline behind him.
yeah.
Minus graffiti. And little poop there probably from the homeless people. And yeah, I didn't realize these were both like SSPs essentially. So when they were pooled, again, remember this is like a couple days after release, so everything's crazy high. They're both between like 700, 750, like $1,000. Like that's crazy.
Damn.
And they'll be in my hot little hands Monday. He already shipped them to me, along with the rest of my cards. So that was cool.
Damn.
But this kind of gives you, those watching, some insight into how we collect. So obviously, I got excited to get these cards because everyone else is getting excited, right?
Oh, okay.
To me,
Yeah.
it's just an Ohtani card, right?
Hmm.
Which I have many. We all have many Ohtani cards. They make like 100
Yeah.
cards of him every year, right? You're never going to run out of Ohtani cards. But there was another card from that break that was far less valuable, but to me, the better card. Not monetarily,
Yeah.
not rarity wise, but just from a collectible or personal collection standpoint, which is this guy here, which was like this sparkly Nomo card.
Dude, that one's sick,
It just looks
man.
cool as hell, right?
That is amazing. Yeah.
And it's numbered, I think it was like 9 of 50 or something like that. So very close to being a number match, would have been 10 player number match,
Yeah.
but I'm like, this is just a cool card. And it's Nomo. Like, it's cool to see brand new Nomo cards again, you know?
Yeah.
I'm also disappointed, like I was hoping that I think it was last year that he was signing again.
Hmm.
So there was multiple series that had Nomo autographs. I think Flagship was one of them. I think it was Series 2 maybe. One had Channel
Yeah.
Park, one had Nomo. and then I think Heritage had
Oh,
some, and I think Chrome had his auto, and one of the other like more either Finest or Tier One also has auto, right?
yeah.
So I didn't really look to buy because I know they're gonna go for crazy price for that first year. They always or first month even. So it's been like a year. So I started looking. Nah, they're still like $300 to $500.
Holy
I'm like,
shit.
man.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't. There aren't a lot of like actual autograph cards of him that aren't like in person signed.
Oh, okay.
So that kind of adds to it. And Channel Park is also,
Hmm.
$300 to $500 also. I
Dang.
thought for sure his would drop off because he wasn't nearly as popular as Nomo. He is for Dodger
Yeah.
fans and for Korean fans, right? He's a
Yeah.
legend. But Nomo Nomo Mania was a real thing. Nomo's getting his flowers now because of all the Japanese players calling him out. Like there was a couple of interviews I saw with Imai and who was the other one? Imai and I want to say it was Senga. And it's those I forget what those kids are called. They do a bunch of interviews on YouTube with baseball players. And it's like, well, name
Oh.
your top five Japanese pitchers all time, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was interesting because they both said Nomo almost immediately.
Huh,
I'm like, not Sawamura,
that's cool.
not Yams, because technically Yams is one of the best MVP pitchers of all time too. Got 3 fucking Sawamura awards. um, so I think there's a lot of appreciation for Nomo again, which is cool. Love to see it. So maybe my junk wax era cards of his will now be worth like $1 instead of 50 cents. Who knows?
Oh, nice.
There are some that are worth like some of his rookie cards do go for good money. Some of the rarer ones, but yeah, I mean it's kind of late at this point, so you guys probably aren't going to find TCPA out in the wild.
Mm,
Especially not at MSRP. Like the resale prices are crazy on these right now. They have been plentiful with hits for a lot of people. The cards look
yeah.
amazing, lots of color. So if you guys can get a chance to get some, go check them out, or look for the singles because you give it 6 months, they're all going to crash in price because the hype dies down.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do. I'll just show my Chrome Sapphire uh, collection because like I love the blue Dodger Sapphire cards, but you wait a couple years and they're worth like $4 for the base cards. When they're brand new, people are like 20, 30. But
Mhm.
so let's move on. We're guys taking
Next
turns. So next subject
topic.
is yours because you're way more into this than I am.
Hell yeah. This shit was amazing last night, let me tell you. But I do have to preface it by saying that our good friend Charles Barkley,
Mhm.
Chuck, was spot on when he said that this was some of the most terrible basketball he's seen in his whole life. The Spurs lost a 29-point lead to the Knicks and ended up losing by a point.
And wasn't there some not controversy, but wasn't like some dumb play at the end too?
Yes.
Like didn't the Spurs have the
So
ball? He could have tried to get fouled,
he,
but or whatever, but he took the shot instead with 6 seconds left. Is what someone told me.
yeah,
So
so what happened was is that the Spurs poked the ball while it was midair and it created kind of like a um it wasn't like he was out by himself, but
no,
it
okay.
almost felt like he probably thought it would have been an easy layup,
Oh, okay.
and one of the Knicks was trailing him was able to block the shot, which allowed for the last second attempt basically by the Knicks to win the game. So if
Mm,
he had just dribbled it out, I if he had realized that there was two trailing Knicks instead of just thinking that there was probably the one that was right next to him,
hmm
he probably wouldn't have gone up for it. But hindsight, he's not gonna. He's gonna have to just sleep it off and play again tomorrow when they're in San Antonio. So,
mm.
and we all know that they got them giant tortas out there, and I ain't talking about the sandwiches.
Though they probably have those too.
Sure, they
But I
do.
will
But
say,
they're probably
like,
smothered in cheese or something. I
oh,
don't
that's
know.
true. Oh, that's right.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Yep. Again, we're not hating on Tex-Mex. There are some Tex-Mex dishes I do like.
Yeah.
It's good every once in a while, but we grew up with coastal Mexican cuisine. Okay, we eat like Tijuana and Baja California Mexican food here in LA. That's what we like.
Heck yeah,
So
man.
you know,
Shrimp tacos,
right?
lobster burritos. Oh,
Right? We ain't
take
we ain't
take me
down
to church.
with your mountain people food. Though
Yeah,
it is delicious. Don't get me wrong.
it is delicious. Yeah,
So, some of the best moles come out of that area.
yeah.
So
But if you're making me choose mole or a freaking lobster burrito,
right,
I'm taking the lobster burrito. I'm sorry. No matter how delicious the mole is, it could be your nana's recipe. She makes it with, you know, abuelita and all the good
16,000.
spices,
So
and
yeah,
yeah, and she spends all day on it. I'm sure it's fantastic, but when you put it up next to a Rubio's lobster burrito, I'm taking the Rubio's, man.
damn, he went with Rubio's even.
It's I mean, for Rubio's, it's the sauce. Like I
That's true.
freaking, it's like, damn, this is so good. Why is it so creamy, bastards? Why did they do this to me? My sugar.
Plus, you got to know too, like here in LA or SoCal specifically, we've
Mhm.
developed our own Cali Mexican food, if you want to call it that.
Variants, yeah.
And it's not new. These things have been around since as long as there were Mexicans here, or maybe not that long. But it's because like carne asada fries from San Diego,
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Hmm.
Cali or Mission burritos sound dumb, delicious.
Yep.
So yeah, that's our style. We're not crapping on Tex-Mex because we know that's where nachos were born. You
Yeah,
ever
you
had?
gave us one good thing.
Have you ever had real Texas nachos?
No.
I have to make them for you because they're quite the experience. Because you literally take the original version made by Mr. Ignacio, because that's what they call nachos. Your tortilla, cut it in quarters, so the chips are big, right?
Hmm.
And it's really just fried, and
Hmm.
then you put on your cheese, which I think was just cheddar. Like it wasn't anything crazy, and a jalapeno, and then it goes in a salamander for a couple seconds above the cheese. And that's it.
Dang.
So it's not a pile of chips; it's individual chips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's the original one was just cheese and jalapeno, right?
Hmm.
Now there's obviously people have put brisket on or whatever because Texas is obsessed with brisket when tri-tip is obviously superior. I
Yeah, Texas. Go brisket out of here.
get so much hate for that.
Although I will take some burnt ends all day though.
Burnt ends I do like.
Yeah, burnt ends are. I
So
mean,
my
mm, mm,
problem with brisket, and this is not just brisket but barbecue as a whole,
mhm.
is how damn expensive it is.
Oh, I know, right?
You're taking the
God damn it!
crappiest cuts.
It's, a, it's the food of the poors.
It really,
Why do you guys always do this?
it always have tacos, same thing.
Right? It's literally on the smallest tortilla you can buy.
Right? Lobster rolls. Again, poor people food.
Yeah.
Po' boys are literally called po' boys, and now
Ready
they're all
for the
fucking
pole.
fancy. Right?
Yeah.
You're so poor you're po. You couldn't afford the OR.
Right. Or the second O.
Right? Japanese food too. It's like people, okonomiyaki, all fancy. No, okonomiyaki was poor people food from Hiroshima, man. That's factory worker food. Get out of here.
God damn it.
But yeah, that's just that's another discussion another day. But yeah, I mean it's not. I mean, what? So like I said, I just follow the Lakers in the playoffs. What do you think the Spurs'
Mhm.
chances are coming back?
Oh, I mean, I I'm not really sure.
Hmm.
It's gonna be. I mean, it's not impossible. We've
Yeah,
seen it done once, right?
just ask the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Yeah, and the Warriors.
Right? Or the Kings.
Yeah, so yeah, right. Yeah, the
Or
King
the Pistons
twice.
too, right?
Yeah, Pistons. Yeah, Pistons
Yeah.
did it too. Um, I think it's going to come down to the problem is that they're both super evenly matched.
Ah, okay.
So, um, I think it's basically going to come down to last possession again. I mean, that's what it's been the last two. Well, not even the last two games. The last 4 games all the games in the series have come down to final possession,
Crazy.
and yeah. But that's what Charles was saying. Like the Spurs got too cocky when they were up 29,
Yeah.
and they were just shooting threes. They shot 8 threes in
Oh,
a row,
damn.
and they're like,
What are you
no,
doing, right?
just
Yeah.
easy layups, easy
Yeah.
layups. Put them away, put them away. Obviously, the Knicks are going to have to figure out what they did wrong to be in that 29-point hole
Yeah.
to begin with. Uh, but I think that's a lot of their players were saying that they're going to go back and look at the tape to just see what they were doing wrong during that time frame. Because the other night when they actually lost, game 3, it was just bad shooting. Like they didn't have anything going in for them. So, but yeah, I mean, it'll probably be Knicks in 5 or 6.
No.
So if they're able to get over the hump,
No, I didn't have a dog in this
the
race,
Knicks.
right? But
Mhm.
after what's been happening the last couple of nights, I'm kind of rooting for the Spurs to come back.
For the Spurs, for all the shenanigans that have been going on
Yeah, like
in
I
the
get the
city,
videos are
New
taken
York
out
being New
of
York.
context sometimes. It's just like you see the aftermath, but it's like there's too many
Yeah,
shots with too many angles of random Spurs fans getting the crap kicked out of them by Knicks fans.
yeah,
And then even worse is like the content creators reposting it, saying like, "This is what you get, bro. You can't be wearing a Spurs jersey in New York right now. It's like you're risking your life." Like that should never be the case for anybody.
yeah. I mean, as Dodger fans, we know that you
That
know,
stigma, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and that's why
like
we're named Charles Green Fight Club. It's kind of a joke. Like we're not. No one's gonna fight. Come on, right?
yeah.
But that's just this or that. Now we were younger, but now we are older, wiser, fatter, and slower. So we're not fighters
Yeah,
anymore.
definitely not fighting.
Emphasis on the last two.
Yeah,
But yeah, like there's no need for that. Like it's come on, dude.
yeah. It's I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. Like
Yeah.
it's really too much. I think it was I forget who it was. Uh Jerry Stackhouse, I think,
Hmm.
was there. He was just kind of like corny. Like you guys can't be doing like you're representing your city. You're not. Nobody on the Knicks is paying you to do this shit to
Right?
Spurs fans or like I saw a video today of somebody did something to Wemby like on the way into his hotel.
Really? Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here,
it was
man.
like it was crazy. Yeah, like I don't know if he like walked like some guy like walked up and started talking shit to him or whatever. Like he shoved the dude like away,
What the hell?
but yeah, like it shouldn't have to come to the players having to protect themselves or
I mean,
use secret tunnels or use
yeah.
back entrances to shit. Like,
Having flashbacks of
come
like
on.
what happened to Mookie in the World Series.
Yeah, they're grabbing his arm and almost like yanking it out of his
Yeah, I'm like
freaking
this
shoulder.
is this is not acceptable behavior for a fan, right?
Yeah. Like we get it. You're in a drought. Like it hasn't been that long though. Like if you
Well, like dude, if you're in a drought, like look at 2020 for the Dodgers, right?
Mhm.
For me, and so even 17 when they lost going to the game, it was more excitement. Like it wasn't anger.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't out there to go beat up an Astros fan just for being an Astros fan. It was more like, dude, I can't believe we're in the World Series.
Yeah. At least
You
not
know.
until 2020. And now I actively want to beat them. No, I'm just
Yeah, until we found out what happened. Now it's like, you know what?
fuck those guys.
But yeah,
But yeah. No, yeah, I mean the same thing, dude. Like when when the Dodgers, especially like 17, I mean actually even before then, every year that they made the playoffs before they actually made it to the World Series in 17 and 18, right?
hmm
I would be super hyped for the next season because those like we've changed. Like
yeah,
the direction that this team is going is better now than it was
yeah,
the last 20 years.
yeah.
So like that, I mean, if the Knicks do end up losing, like they at least have, you know, that I think the last time they went to the finals was
It was,
90
yeah, I
nineteen
remember
ninety
hearing
nine.
it's been a while. Yeah,
Yeah. And it was against the Spurs too.
yeah.
So it's like it's like their revenge plot line or whatever for them. But yeah, some of these guys are just taking it too far, and they're even in the stadium. There's
Oh yeah, I saw all
I
kinds
think
of
it was like
in during the game. Even there's all kinds of hooliganism going on.
yeah,
It's like, come on, man. You're paying. First of all, you're paying way too much money to go to these games to be doing
yeah,
that kind of stuff and get kicked out, right?
yeah,
So,
like way too much. Apparently, like it's a ridiculous amount of like it's so expensive to get into MSG that people are petitioning MSG to lower the ticket prices because it's too quiet. Like because the only the ultra
oh
rich can afford
yeah,
it. Basically, they don't make any noise.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
the Garden isn't the Garden without their freaking
Oh, that
like their fans there.
The Dodger Stadium World Series is kind of like that too for parts of the game.
Yeah.
Now you can
Mhm.
tell because the tickets were like $900 and about more.
Yeah.
It wasn't your average, like there was no raucous pavilion going on.
Yeah.
Racial joke
Crazy.
warning. It was the whitest I've ever seen the pavilions in my life.
Dude, right?
It's weird. Like where mi gente at, man?
Hmm.
I don't see a single brown person. Well, I mean, there's a
Yeah.
couple, but I mean, it's like it's weird.
There was yeah, there were some, but it
Because usually
wasn't
the pavilions are like the United Colors of Benetton. Now that's an old callback for the tells you how old we
uh,
are. You always see a mix of pavilions, but during the World Series, it was like, man, it's like Mayberry out there.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's weird. Let's move on. Again, another one for you, because this is your cup of tea. We have the updated as
Eh,
of before we started streaming. I grabbed this graphic. So here's the World Cup. I think the Korea game might have ended already because that was
Probably did.
because I grabbed this at like 7:30 or something. Let's see. Let's check.
South Korea won.
2-1 over Czechia,
Yep.
the country formerly known as Czechoslovakia,
Yep.
and Mexico
They
beat
think
South
they're
Africa.
cool. Yep. So, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, yeah, the World Cup is upon us. The
Mhm.
beautiful game has graced our shore.
That
Um,
means I get to bust out my favorite joke about soccer.
it's kind of what's that?
If I wanted to watch a bunch of guys run around and fail to score for 90 minutes, I take my friends to a bar.
True. True. The biggest difference is there's more guys this year. This time.
And I see tomorrow, which is correct, USA Paraguay. I don't know. I've heard it pronounced a million times. Was there some weirdness with Team USA and Paraguay like a couple years back? What was that? Or was it last year?
I don't. I don't remember.
Like they didn't
Was
beat
it?
them by enough, and like they got eliminated from like CONCACAF standings or some shit. I can't remember what it was. Like people were losing their minds
Oh,
because it was like the death knell of USA soccer. Like that's how bad
it
they like people couldn't believe how bad they had
was.
gotten to get um, quasi eliminated by Paraguay.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was more of a. I mean, soccer's a funny sport, right? Because they they all play conference versus conference,
Yeah.
right? But when you play conference versus conference, right, you're playing like so US is in CONCACAF,
Hmm.
right? Paraguay is in CONMEBOL, so that's like the South American
Hmm.
conference. So what happens in the standings though, kind of if you look at the standings in for the World Cup right now, like Mexico and South Korea both won by 2 goals, right?
Hmm.
But South Korea is in second place because they had a goal also scored on them.
Yeah.
So because the goals against for Mexico are less, they're technically placed into first place. So goal differential play comes it becomes a big thing in tournaments like later on, especially when there's potential ties or
Okay. Well, it's like WBC
moving
is
on
the
to
same
the
thing.
next round types of yeah.
Yeah.
So it was more than likely it was a thing of the U.S. not scoring enough goals to just move on,
Hmm.
and it was probably a weak enough Paraguay team where they could have potentially dominated that team, and they just didn't put them away.
Yeah.
Kind of like the how we were talking about the Spurs and the
Yeah. Whatever it was, I just know
but
that USA Soccer has
soccer.
been much maligned for quite a while now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like they don't
I
deserve
was
it.
watching a
I'll be
show.
honest,
I
right?
was watching.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching I was watching the news the other day, and Landon Donovan was on there promoting a book,
Hmm.
and I think he put it the best. Um, like if you look at other countries, their best coaches are on the way up to their top programs, right? Like
Hmm.
the guy at the top isn't like necessarily the best coach in other countries.
Hmm.
Like so their academy teams or their under 17 teams or their under 21 teams, those guys have really good coaches that develop the players that move them forward. In the US it's backwards. They try like the league tries to get those really good coaches
Hmm.
for the team, and then it blocks out the national team from moving forward. Luckily we're not in the same situation as we were in 94 though,
Hmm.
where if the US and you know um God bless that dude from Colombia that scored his the own goal,
Oh.
because if the US hadn't won at least the one game,
Hmm.
or like been able to move forward into the next round,
Hmm.
that would have killed soccer completely. Like we would not be talking about US women's,
Yeah.
US men's, none of that. Like, golden generation, whatever, blah blah blah. Even though I mean US doesn't particularly have I mean, maybe a silver generation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, without 94 there'd be no today, but
Well, from my
at the same
perspective
time
on
we're
soccer in
killing them
America,
today.
it's just we kind of got to get over ourselves. Like
100%.
we have this thinking that, oh, we're gonna dominate every sport. It's like, no, much like you guys make fun of quote unquote American sports in other countries, right? Like European
Mhm.
Basketball League, PBL, NPB, whatever. Oh, they're lesser. No, we're the lesser one in this case.
Yeah,
Like it's not even close,
by
right?
by far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we just gotta know that's just the way things are, right? Like, is MLS fun?
Mhm.
Sure, it's cool that we have it, but not enough people care. These teams
Yeah.
can't pay enough money. They can't grab the best players. Not enough people play soccer to develop into these American-bred talents, right? Because in our
Yeah.
MLS teams, like the superstars are not from America. They're not American, right? A lot of them. Even on the women's
Yeah.
soccer
Well,
team,
yeah,
you,
because
you
they.
see a lot of foreign-born players playing here that do really well. You know,
Mhm.
and it's just because we just don't have a big structure because there's no big payday waiting for them.
Yeah. Yeah. I think when after the 94 they set up like a really good ladder. Like, so we saw a lot of really good talent come out of that program that they
Hmm.
implemented, and then for some reason they just abandoned it because they figured, oh well, if our guys are going to go play in Europe anyway and they're going to get coached by the best in Europe, like what's the point
Yeah,
of coaching them here, like if they're just going to leave? And like, no, that's the point of soccer. Like your dude that's playing in Italy, or your dude that's playing in Germany or France or England, you know they become a big name and people start following them, and they start looking at US soccer
yeah. Well, and
as better as a whole
they
than
also go to a better
the
league
individual.
and get better.
Yeah.
And what you want that, so when they come back to play for Team USA, they bring that talent level with them, right?
Right.
Like if Team USA was only MLS guys, we would just get absolutely destroyed every time.
Yeah.
But because we're able to mix in guys who play in La Liga and play in Champions League and stuff like that, we have some guys
Hmm.
out there, and so that helps us a lot as far as the talent pool on the team. You know, So that's kind of what's in my thing. It's like, you guys, we have to get over this idea that our native born league is going to be the best, because it really isn't. It's not even, like I said, it's really far apart in talent level.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too. Like, if we had a structure like the English Premier League,
Hmm.
where, dude, they have 9 levels of soccer over there,
Yeah,
plus essentially.
but
But
it's also, soccer is also popular there.
uh, that's also true.
I don't know that we can. I don't know
But
we can support 2 levels of soccer here.
yeah,
Let alone 3, or 9.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we can. It's just the lower level is more of a semi-pro then.
Yeah.
Like our level 2 here is more like a level 5 in
Mm.
England, right? Like, maybe you have 2 guys that are getting paid sort of a lot,
Hmm.
but you know, or or what used to happen is there was an indoor league that I used to frequent,
Hmm.
we'll say. And there would be a dude that I was like, how's this dude so good? So I started asking my buddy that was in the actual league, and he goes, "Oh," he's like, "That's not his real name." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, he." And sorry if I get you in trouble, Mike, but Mike McGee from the Galaxy used to play in the indoor soccer league, and I was like, "That's why he looks so familiar." I was like, I didn't realize, it's like any other sport doesn't let you go out and play recreational,
Yeah.
or you know because you're under contract. Like, if you get hurt doing this stuff, it's like, how are you going to be covered? And they're like, nope. Like these dudes just show up, they play because they want to play, and they want to get better because they want to have
Yeah,
an
but I
active
think there's so much less risk of injury in
soccer.
soccer than other major sports too, as a whole. You don't see these constant devastating injuries.
True. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, futsal, like, you're trying to minimize contact too. You're not trying to
Yeah.
like slide
Hmm.
or anything, but they do play it on, like, or they did play it on AstroTurf, so that potentially could cause, if you're too quick of a lateral movement to the knee
Hmm.
type of thing. But yeah, they're not having that extra pressure of having to make that move for the knee to get all blown up or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's not like riding dirt bikes in the Dominican Republic or whatever.
Or punching a cabinet and breaking your hand.
All right.
Yeah, I get it. To me, there's a correlation to baseball and baseball's previous decline, right?
Yeah.
Is when a sport becomes less popular, you don't have the talent pool because kids aren't playing it.
Hmm.
Like, that's part of the decline of black baseball players, right? It's not it's not only it's so there's a two-edged sword, the double-edged sword. There's two things going on. So one is that we made this move from everyone playing baseball at the park, playing in the street, the sandlot, right? And
Yeah.
then baseball's big money, and so we moved everything to travel teams. Kids are
Yeah.
getting, you know, personal coaches 2 or 3 days a week. They're going, kids as long as like 12 are going to drive line type shit, right?
Yeah.
And
It's nuts,
that
dude.
priced out all the lower income areas, which are heavily minorities, right? Black and
Yeah.
Hispanic. We see a lot of Hispanic players, but a lot of them are not from America,
Yeah.
right?
That's true.
And the
Yeah. I
black
mean,
athletes are still out there, but they're not playing baseball anymore. They move to sports where they can still practice and excel without having to spend that kind of money and needing a giant field, right? Like, you need people to play with in baseball. You need a field.
yeah.
You can shoot hoops at any park. You can throw a
Hmm.
football around, right? A lot of the
Yep.
skills you would take as a wide receiver, defensive back, moves. I mean, you could be a track guy.
Yep.
You could
Volleyball.
volleyball. There are lots of different sports, kind of bleed into football and basketball.
Hmm.
Whereas baseball, the only way you're ever going to hit a baseball is you need to face live pitching.
Yeah.
And this is not something a lot of people have access to, or have to tape to analyze your swing, because it got so analytical and so expensive. And so we lost generations of young kids playing baseball in America, and it's starting to slowly come back, right?
Hmm.
Because of Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, right?
Yeah.
And Juan Soto too. Like when kids see these guys, oh my God, he signed a $700 million contract, $500 million
All right.
contract. That you start thinking, man, that's some good money. And the teams themselves, well, not every team, but a lot of teams have made more investment into Little League baseball, opening more fields, making it more accessible. But it's an uphill battle because it's still too expensive. And we see the same kind of thing in soccer, right? Like to get to those levels of European play, you're not just the kid playing in his backyard with a ball.
Yeah.
You need that higher level coaching. You need that development level that keeps poor people out of it, right? Um,
Yeah.
and at the same time, its lack of popularity means that there's not a lot of investment into it here.
Yeah.
So it's like a double-edged sword until it becomes more popular, which again sucks
Mhm.
because it won't become more popular until they start winning. Like you said, 94,
Yeah.
right? 94
Mhm.
created this kind of uphill trend.
Yeah.
And then they kind of flubbed it, and then we've been on the downslope kind of ever since. I mean, every year of the World Cup, it just seems worse for the U.S. team, right? Like
Yeah.
the outlook gets worse for the last I don't know how many tournaments now. Even the women's team now is not
Yeah.
looking so unstoppable anymore, right?
Yeah. Yeah. For
So
sure.
it's
Uh,
again, it
Yeah. That
just comes
one's.
down to lack of popularity, you know.
Yeah. That the women on the women's side, you know, it's it's kind of the opposite, because the U.S. is still really good.
Yeah.
It's not that they're not playing at the level that they're used to. It's
Well,
the
because again, the
the problem
strongest
is that
women's
the
league is
rest of
actually
the
here,
leagues.
so we have that
Yeah,
going
but
for us, right?
yeah, but the rest of the world is coming up to that
Oh yeah,
level now.
yeah,
Is the thing is that they're catching up to the
yeah.
U.S. women's side.
Hmm.
So whereas before you're like, oh, the natural talents of like Brazil
Hmm.
or these other teams that had their own leagues or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're seeing it come up too because a lot of the women's players are going international now. They're doing the exact same thing that we've been talking about
Hmm.
that the US men's team needs to do is
Yeah.
try to get more players out to other leagues so that they can have different views of, oh, this
Different
is the
style.
Mexican style of
Yeah.
play, or this is the European, the English, the French way, or the Italians were always famously defensive minded first.
Hmm.
When you think of classic soccer, scores 1-0, 2-1, that those are like Italian league soccer
Oh.
scores from like the 90s where everybody was just like crazy like defensive and they're like, you're not going to score on us at all, we're going to have the one dude that's going to score on you and that's all we need because we're going to shut you down.
Hmm.
uh you know uh, Eventually it's the same old story. you know that league was actually corrupt. They had all kinds of
Damn.
corruption within it, and it's like, I was like, well, I guess that's why we saw only one team really win
Right.
a lot of the time. But yeah, like there's a couple of French and American girls that play in Mexico's league, female league.
Hmm.
Dude, those girls are like, I'm like, damn, these girls are like, not only are they gonna grow from learning the sport in the Mexican league, they're gonna push the Mexican women that are on those teams higher by, like, hey, this is where you need to put the ball for me. This is where you need to put the ball for your forward in order for us to have a good launch towards possibly scoring a goal. You know, so I truly expect like at the next Women's World Cup, like the passing from the women's side is going to be way crispier than the men. Now, part of that is also that they're probably not going to play at like 9,000 foot altitude in Mexico City
Which would help. Yeah.
like today. But it'll be good to see. Like for me, my favorite part is watching the passing, like how crisp and how like you can predict where your dude is going. Because sometimes you'll be like, oh, where the hell did this dude pass it to? And you see this guy run from like off screen, and you're like, there's no way. And he catches up to it, and you're like, holy shit, he's gonna score. But that's very European. So
Mm.
that's why I love European football. So, or soccer, sorry. Association, if you will. So we need more of that, MLS. Come on, get on it. Chop, chop. But speaking of Europe, I know our next slide is something of great interest to you and possibly something that may be going down this weekend.
Well, not maybe, it is going down this weekend.
Well, that's going down, but there's potential plans that I don't know if we've are you streaming the whole time
No, there's no
or
way.
part of it?
No,
Okay,
I got too much going on due to personal stuff going on.
gotcha,
So I'm going to
gotcha.
be doing a bunch of other stuff while I'm watching the race. So this weekend
Uh,
is the hold on, let me get my accent correct. The 24 hours of Le Mans.
oui,
I
oui.
could have said it in actual French, but I took French class in high school. It's been forever. Or de Mans. So there you go. Just like amongst our friends playing FGO. I'm the one who can pronounce her name correctly. It's Jean d'Arc.
And Eugene.
Not Jean, Jean. And even that's with a terrible accent, but still better than you guys. Anyways, 24-hour Le Mans. You and me are both car guys. People who know us personally know that we're car guys. I've been in racing a little bit longer than you. You know, um, well, no, maybe not a little bit, a lot more.
A lot longer than
I've
me,
raced
yeah.
more than you. You've been interested in racing as long as me, I'm sure. Um,
Yeah.
to tell everyone, my two favorite races to watch. Now, I know everyone's all hyped about Formula One, because of whatever Netflix specials have been on about it, whatever. My favorite races to watch every year are always endurance racing, specifically 24 Hours of Le Mans and World Rally Championship, because they are both the same type of race, which are things you should not be doing with cars.
Very true.
Right?
Go
Like,
until it blows up.
yeah. Like WRC, yeah, we're just gonna blast over dirt with crowds of people around us at 100 miles an hour, flying through snow. Doesn't matter. Oh, you roll the car over, yeah, flip it back on its tires, change the tire damn self, and get going. Right? Like that's just
Yep.
stupid. It's ridiculous that you're gonna make men in cars and drivers in cars go through this. Le Mans specifically and the 24 Hours of Nürburgring are equally stupid because we're gonna take a race car built to its limits, right? Like these cars are not slow; they're going as fast as they fucking can, and race them for 24 hours with three drivers. Now, three drivers is newer, quote unquote, for Le Mans, because in the olden days it was two drivers. But the concept of making people fly down the Mulsanne Strait at 240 miles an hour with very little sleep is terrifying.
Yeah.
So they're both incredibly stupid things that cars should not be doing and drivers should not be doing, which is why I love them. That being said, it is my favorite race of the year. I do watch all 24 hours. Technically, I watched 26 hours of Le Mans because there's the hour pre-show and the hour aftermath, right?
Hmm.
Um, Basic premise to everyone out there: it is a 24-hour race. There is no lap limit. Some years have fewer laps, some have more. Depends how far they run. Rain or shine. If it rains, they don't stop the race. They may be able to four course yellow and just cruise through
Hmm.
for a couple hours, but they always run. In night, during the day, and they race multiple classes at the same time, which makes for absolute chaos.
Yep.
Because you have, these prototype cars. Well, even before they're even worse. Right now, they've kind of been nerfed a little bit with the new rules, current rules. They go like 220, 200 miles an hour plus in the straightaway on the most on the back straight, and then you also have the GT cars in the same racing alongside them, which are essentially fancy production cars,
Mm.
which we'll go over. Um,
Sweet.
so I've been a fan for a long time. What really brought me in to have more interest than normal was
Hmm.
when Toyota entered. Seriously. That was the early 90s, like 92, 93 with a GT1. We had seen Nissan and Mazda and other Japanese manufacturers kind of make a stab at it. Didn't really do much. Mazda did win their one, and that was it.
Hmm.
Nissan put up a good effort. They unfortunately had oh shit, was like they entered like what 5 R380s in Le Mans, and I think like
Yeah.
4 DNF'd. It was brutal. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm a fan of the Toyotas and the Fords because 66 through 70.
Yeah.
Eat it, Enzo. So this year, Toyota has brought out a new car. I call it new, quote unquote, because it's technically a major refresh of the previous car, which was the GR010, stands for Gazoo Racing. I don't know if I told you about this, that Gazoo Racing is no longer the WEC team. So there is no
That's like
Gazoo
what's.
markings anywhere in this. Now it's called Toyota Racing for Le Mans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing something that they
Yeah.
were
So that's why this car is now
starting
this
Toyota
chassis, this
racing.
new one, instead of being the GR020, it is the TR010. And
Oh, is that why they switched it back to the livery from
yeah, so this is
before?
kind of a homage to the original GT1 liveries.
That's cool. These cars look sick, man. They
Yeah, they do.
like
They're little spaceships.
right. I want one.
I tell people these are the Prius from hell because they are hybrids,
Right.
they're four-wheel drive, and they produce 1,000 to 1,500 horsepower, depending who you ask, right? So yeah,
Hmm.
it's about as close to a Prius as I am to Hulk Hogan.
And so this is what used to be P1.
Yeah, it used to be LMP1, the prototype class. Now they're
Hmm.
called Hypercar.
Okay.
And the Hypercar regulations was to make racing cheaper because at the end of LMP1 there was only essentially just Toyota left. Everyone else had bowed out of the program. It was too expensive.
Yeah.
Everyone was focusing on well, what really killed it was Dieselgate. So
Oh,
Porsche
yeah.
was a major force. Porsche, Audi, the major forces in endurance racing. Dieselgate took away all the money.
Hmm.
And so once Volkswagen pulled out of both WRC and WEC, it was just kind of a big gaping hole. And no,
Yeah.
everyone's like, I'm not going to go in there and spend hundreds of millions of dollars to race this program. So
Right.
that's why ACO. So it is an FIA regulated race, so but ACO is the governing body for Le Mans itself.
Hmm.
And so they changed the regulations to make it cheaper. So we essentially have the hypercar class now, which is like a slower, still fast, but less power, less hybrid energy, less technology forward to make it more affordable to people. And they also included two classes now. So it's hypercar split into actual hypercar and LMDH, they call it, which is Le Mans Daytona hypercar, which is the IMSA cars. The difference
Oh,
is
okay.
the full hypercars, like the Toyota here, are made by Toyota from nuts to
Hmm.
bolts. Everything is a Toyota car, right?
Yeah.
Same with for the Ferrari. Their car is 100% made by Ferrari. But the LMDH cars, like this year's Cadillac, Lamborghini, BMW, their cars are essentially you buy the tub from a manufacturer, you buy the power plant from another manufacturer, and the rest you build yourself. So it's a much easier way to get in because you don't have to develop your
Oh,
chassis or your powertrain.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, and we'll bring that back up because that is important for the end of this segment here.
That's it.
Um,
That's similar to how F1 is now, too, right?
yeah, you have
I think
privateers and
you.
constructors essentially, right? But in Le Mans,
Mhm.
constructors don't have to make their own car, right? So,
Oh, okay, okay, yeah,
because like
yeah,
Hyundai's
because in the
racing this
construct.
year for the first time at Le Mans, and everyone's like, how did they get their car out so fast? Well, it's because they didn't really develop a car from the ground up because they had a pre-built chassis and powertrain to work with, or
Right.
hybrid system to work with. So it does really shorten development time, and really lower the costs of entry. And plus, those cars are eligible to race in IMSA, so
Hmm.
they can pull double duty, right?
Yeah.
But along that, so there is another thing at Le Mans every year. Well, not every year, but there is an entry called Garage 56, which this apparently is not a Garage 56 entry now. But they always allow experimental cars to race or fun cars. So, like a couple years ago, famously, there was a Cup car, Camaro,
Hmm.
raced at Le Mans for the entire 24 hours. It's sort of survived. It blew up a couple times, but you have 24 hours to fix it. So, still finish the race, right?
Yep.
And then of course, the famous Nissan Tricycle was originally a Garage 56 entry.
Hmm.
And Toyota's been teasing this car for many years now. Mostly pushed by FIA to develop it, and a couple other teams have jumped on. This is their hybrid prototype car. This is
Oh, that's cool.
the GR LH something. I think LH1, Le Mans Hybrid or Hydrogen 1. So, um, it is. I thought it was going to be a Garage 56 entry when they debuted it this year. It is sexy, first of all. It's cool looking.
Hmm.
But they said no, it's just going to do one flying lap, just as a proof of concept, which I'm like, that's kind of lame. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those technologies that I don't know how far it's going to go. Now, Toyota does race hydrogen-powered cars in like Super Taikyu in Japan, like 24 Hours of Fuji, um, multiple endurance races. So the technologies can survive. They know it can handle the racing. It just
Right.
doesn't produce as much power. Hydrogen
Mm,
is a
yeah.
not energy dense fuel.
Hmm.
So and this is combustion, not fuel cell. So it just sounds like a
Oh,
normal race
okay.
car. Yeah, because the fuel cell doesn't provide the power, gets too hot and whatnot for endurance racing.
Does, does this? That's famously what expires on the Mirai, right? Like the
Yeah.
fuel cell is what deteriorates, and so
Hmm.
you have to get a new car after 10 years or whatever
Yeah.
if you want to keep going with hydrogen.
Yeah. That's a fuel cell. These are not. These are combustion engines. So essentially, it's an ICE
Okay,
engine that just runs on hydrogen. Pretty cool.
that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool. I like the delivery on this one too. This is like
It's sexy.
super clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fade to the okay. The nerd side of me like instantly was like they hit warp.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, especially because like we joke about it. Like you watch like I should have put the spotting that up. Every car at Le Mans is like red. Every team runs
Yeah,
red cars
dude. Every
or
year
white
is
cars.
like
That's it.
why?
It's like there's only two colors for race cars, and not just Le Mans, but like all FIA racing, right?
Yeah, it's like red and black or black and
Yeah, it's always the
blue
same
sometimes.
color palette. So it's nice to see something blue and white and a light blue at that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think partially that's why like Rexy was like super popular last year too. It was like
no, Brexit was probably just because it was fun.
dinosaur.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a dinosaur car. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, aren't you gonna follow Rexy? Well, I don't like that team, so no. Because you guys don't know anything
yeah,
about the sport. You just like, oh, dinosaur car,
right. Cool
But
Lex.
yeah, but good thing you brought up GT3 because that's the other car we follow. Now in GT3, I actually don't follow Toyota that much because it's a Codis Racing. They've been racing the RCF forever and they suck, right? Like Toyota has never been that strong at GT3.
Yeah.
Next year may be different because they have the GRGT coming out, an actual
Yes.
GT3 car, not something they made into a GT3 car out of desperation. But
Yeah.
on that thread, Ford was like, you know what? We brought out the new GT40. That was before GT3 regs were a thing in Le Mans. It was GTE prototype or GT Le Mans, so they used to call it.
Yeah. GT.
So spec for that class. That class no longer exists. They moved to GT3 again to make it cheaper and more accessible.
Hmm.
And Ford's like, game on. Let's make a GT3 car for the first time ever, I think. Um, and which is the craziest he's running. The GT3 Mustang also has a GTD at the Ford dealers here.
Streetcar. Yeah.
Yeah, the streetcar version. This is not a street car, for those wondering. This is a
Yeah,
full
this one is
race
not.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oddly enough, this I think actually has less power than the GTD.
No
Because
way. Oh well, yeah.
because GT3
That would make
regulations,
sense. Yeah.
GT3 regulates
Mhm.
at around 500 horsepower, right? So, but it is purposely built for GT3 racing, and there are some tweaks done to these ones to race Le Mans, and they're racing under Team Proton, which is a great team. They picked a good one. Now the car has had teething issues, as every first year car has. This is their second year. We're expecting better things from them. I love how the wing comes out the middle of the fastback.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm waiting, and the GTD does this also. I'm waiting for like every like wannabe tuner car to have that.
Yeah, that was a thing on the was it the ninth or the 10th gen CTR?
Kind
Where
of.
it had
That
like the wing that came out of like the roof, like the hatch almost.
yeah, that's a hatch though. This is a fastback,
Yeah.
so it's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Um.
this is like yeah, this is way cooler than
Yeah.
because the because how do you put it on? You have to
Also,
climb into the car.
these things are hilarious to watch race at Le Mans because they are fucking
Mhm.
gigantic.
Oh
Like they are
I bet.
huge compared to like 911s, 488s, everything. Like it was this and the
Hmm.
M4s when they were racing. It was like, oh my god, or no M8s. Like
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
looked like a Photoshop as a joke, but no, the cars really were that big,
Mhm.
and they sound amazing. Not a lot of V8s running around Le Mans anymore, so it's very cool to see. So today, Le Mans is this Saturday. It's going to start at about 7 a.m. Pacific, and will end in
Mhm.
24 hours at 7 a.m. Sunday morning. So I will be up for the entire 24, 26 hours. I thought about live streaming it or doing a live chat, but I'm like, yeah, I got too much going on, and I'll probably be super loopy. There'll be lots of dead time as I go to like eat lunch.
Yeah.
Now I do usually set up like mission control, so I will have the normal TV broadcast. I'll have multiple in-car views on different screens. I will have live timing. I probably have Radio Le Mans on it somewhere in my house too. It's a big thing for me, so that'll be fun. But anyways, it is Saturday. Today was, or this week, Le Mans week was qualifying, and Hyperpole was today, and so we have
Mhm.
the almost final results because they usually sometimes there's changes. There might be some people broke rules or whatever. But it was quite different than what people were expecting for Hypercar this year. The two strongest teams are stated to be Ferrari and Toyota, right?
Okay.
That's not a
Uh-huh.
surprise to anybody. So this is how qualifying went. Uh, yeah, Toyota's here, Ferrari's down here.
What the fuck? Alpine?
Alpine took pole, Cadillac took
No
second
way.
and third.
Cadillac.
Yep, and BMW, and then another Cadillac, then another BMW, and then the
Aston
Aston Martin
Martin.
Valkyrie. Yeah.
What the
So
hell?
all this whole section here is LMDH I referred to earlier. These are like the I won't call them kit cars, but it's like build your own cars, right?
Hmm.
The Aston Martin Valkyrie has just not been fast at all this year. It's just been lagging behind. It's a second year car now. Well,
Hmm.
maybe year and a half you want to call it that. Still in its development phases. They're still learning it. I think they're also the only non-turbo car. I want to say, or
Oh
non-hybrid.
wow. Okay.
Or I think they're hybrid, non-turbo. Sounds amazing. V12. Um,
Yeah.
but they placed better than expected. Another Aston Martin, Alpine, Genesis, the Hyundai.
What the hell?
Magma Racing held the pole for a minute too. Actually, Cadillac also held the pole for a second. But what ended up happening was they got hit for course limit penalties and got knocked back down. So
Oh,
we almost had Hyundai the pole for the first time ever and Cadillac on the pole for the first time ever for a little while.
damn.
The only team that kind of performed as expected in a bad way was Peugeot.
Hmm.
Their program has just been a problem child forever. Now, I will
Yeah.
preface one thing about Le Mans. All of this
Yes.
kind of doesn't matter when you're racing for 24 hours.
True.
A lot of crazy
Because
crap
something could
happens in a 24-hour
happen.
race. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the only it's the only kind of racing where you'll have a car blow up a transmission and you're not out of the race yet.
Right.
Like you can spend half an hour, and first of all, these cars can change their transmissions in like not even 5 minutes sometimes. But
Hmm.
you're not out of the race because a lot can happen in 24 hours. You could go into the pit, then all of a sudden someone crashes and it's full course yellow, and so you might only get. I mean, because this course is like a was it what's the lap times like 3 minutes 30 seconds 25 3 seconds right now is the pole position, right? It's like a 5 mile long track, so you can come out taking like a 3 minute or 6 minute pit stop, only be one lap down, but you come out at the right time, and if there's a safety car, you actually catch up, or the guy in front of you, because shit happens over 24 hours, could blow a tire, crash into a wall.
Yeah.
You know, Le Mans, you don't really. They always say part of Le Mans is surviving Le Mans
Yeah.
beyond just racing. Like 62 cars are going to start. That's crazy. That's a huge grid. But there have been years where I've watched where like 30 cars finish. So, and let's go to the next side. We'll see how the. Again, I'm skipping LMP2 because I don't care about them. That's a personal thing. They're a menace to society. So let's go to GT3. And look who's in first. Proton Competition. That's right.
Damn.
Second place, Heart of Racing, also Aston Martin. So it's cool to see some of these. Again, realistically, qualifying means nothing, right? Because
Yeah.
when the actual race happens, it's 24 hours. Um, in fourth spot, we have Mante Racing. That team's been around for it quite a while now. But they're racing the one of the few remaining 911s in the grid. And for those who are interested, Team WRT here. Which one is this? Yeah, this is the M4 I was talking about. And
Okay.
then who's the KC Racing? Let me look this up real quick. I don't recognize that team name. Kessel Racing. Oh, that's a 28. It's a 296. That's a new Ferrari. And there's a Codus, which is the RCF. Hard Racing again. That's the Aston Martin. WRT's either BMW, Proton's either Mustang. So we got a pretty big grip, pretty big gap between the two Mustangs here. Iron Lynx, what are they racing this year? Oh, AMG LMG T3. Nice. So that's quite the mix of vehicles already.
Yeah.
This is actually only the top 20. There are, I think, 30 entrants for GT3 this year,
Oh wow.
or maybe not
Okay.
30, but they're a big portion of the field. So,
Hmm.
but that'll be fun. So yes, I'll be watching that. I'll probably, like I said, I probably won't stream it. I may update on Instagram or something.
Hmm.
You know, so if you guys want to check it out, please do. Like I said, you actually the end of the race isn't until Sunday morning at 7 Pacific. So
I can't wait to be updated by you, sir.
I usually do. You see me posting on social media all the time about it. So
Yeah.
and the
So,
responses I get, I know who's awake with me. I only have a couple friends who are stupid like me and watch all 24 hours.
right away.
So while we're on the topic of cars, throw this one back to you, since I've been had to their mouth for the whole last 30 minutes there.
Yeah, no worries, man. So yeah, so this week was the world premiere of Toy Story. They had a couple of surprises, some that some people would care about, some that some people wouldn't care about. I think for us, the big surprise was the three custom Porsche 911s that they showed off. Uh, they're each dedicated to one of the three, I guess, technically the three main characters of the Toy Story franchise. So Buzz got himself a GT3, which looks amazing.
Yeah, right. You can't tell it's a
Like
green
I
figure.
saw, yeah, clearly
if,
Star Command, right?
if that was somehow not obvious.
Woody is a 911 Turbo, and his paint scheme is denim jeans,
Which is pretty
which looks
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
And then Jesse is a Targa, and then on the Targa, where normally it says Targa, they remove the Targa nameplate and they uh, customize it so that it says Jesse, and it also has cow print uh,
Interior, right?
carpet in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
I was like, "What the heck is this car?" It's kind of cool. But yeah, so they're going up for auction, and they're uh, the winning bids, I guess, go to uh, I think it's like four different or three different foundations. So
Mm,
Starlight Children's, American Red Cross, and then the Bigs of America. So Big Brother, Big Sisters of
okay.
America. So I may put a bid in, but it'll be only one. It'll be like a complete lowball.
Yeah.
Three doll hairs.
Yeah. Maybe 100.
Yeah, 100 doll hairs. Oh.
That's some real money now.
Right. The next couple weeks, I'm gonna have to go to the canned food aisle and be yelling like Microsoft stock fell, and then like denting the can so I get half off.
Yeah.
But
Or
yeah, so
just
these, I mean, they're
instant ramen, even cheaper.
true, true, true. But my what's it called? Uh, oh yeah, I mean, these like this is the one main picture for them, but there's like hero picks or whatever.
Oh,
If you guys go to the Porsche press uh press room website, basically. So it has like there's like a ton of each pictures of each car and way better resolutions. So go check that out. Speaking of photos of high resolution, I guess you could potentially call it.
Oh, the next one.
Yeah, when you showed me this, I thought I was like, is that fake? Like at first, I'm like, is that fake?
Nope. So
But then I realized what it was.
yeah, so the Blue Jays announced that they are giving their players and staff a AL championship rings. Now people are trying to clown on them for this, but those of us who know, the pennant used to be a way bigger deal than it is now.
Yeah,
There were no playoffs back then. It was just the number one team in each league went on to play the World Series. That was it.
yeah,
So that's why it's called the pennant. Like it makes no sense. Like why would you just the American check? No, they say they won the pennant, right?
yeah, yeah. When they don't win the World Series, at least they won the pennant.
hmm
So and yeah, where does that even come? Does that come from like football?
What?
Like that people clowning on them?
What?
Because like I feel like oh you won the AFC like okay, maybe that's my Bengals side coming out because we have so many AFC championships, but no Super Bowl wins.
Well, I think
Damn.
people are clowning on them because they're newer fans of baseball.
Okay,
And they don't
yeah.
understand
They don't know the history.
the significance of winning the pennant, right?
Yeah,
So I think that's what's kind of lost on people, especially, and it's just going to become more apparent now that we have like universal DH, as a distinction between
yeah.
two leagues continues to blur, right? Now, I get why people say this is silly because you didn't win the World Series, but at the same time, I'm like, well, who
Mhm.
cares? You can celebrate whatever you want. It's their money, right?
Yeah,
Let them do what they want.
yeah. And this is the owner buying them the rings
Yeah,
for that. Yeah. So I think good on ownership for
yeah,
doing that.
and it's a nice ring.
Uh
It's not like that crazy.
yeah, and it's not like the Dodgers one that's got a hinge and another ring inside of it or
Yeah, right.
whatever, like this is just a good showpiece for your mantle or your trophy case to be like, yeah, we made it to the World Series that year, but ran into the Dodgers, even though we gave them probably the best World Series
Right.
they've had in a while.
But yeah, I mean, I get
So
why people are like I said, clouding on them. But at the same time, I'm like, it's
yeah,
in a lot of
I
ways,
think
it's
it's
still a season you can be proud of.
Mhm,
You know.
for sure. Yeah, and other teams should like honestly, other teams should bring this back. If the other teams did this,
I think some have,
I would
but I
be
don't remember
I would be
which
cool with
one
it. Yeah.
specifically or how recently it's been a thing. Um, but again, I don't have a problem with it. Is it a little
Yeah.
extra sometimes? Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of need some something to feel good about after the season they've been having so far.
True. Eesh. Yeah, Dodgers had one, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Or
remember when it was, but
no.
they did have it a couple times.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Dodgers.
For
More
sure.
injury news. So, well,
No.
some good, some bad. So Evan Phillips, again, Bill Plunkett. Ugh. So Evan Phillips was pitching in OKC, so that's good to hear. Tommy Evans also
Yeah.
playing. He went over 4 though, which is not good to hear. But hey, you know, he's playing okay.
Yeah.
He's doing what he can. But at the same time, they're like, oh, and by the way, Will Smith's going down to IL.
Yeah. That was like
Apparently, he like woke up
it's a
funny.
snick.
Yeah, like he woke up with a stiff neck, is what he was saying.
Yeah.
And then, he took the one day off, and they thought that'd be enough, and it just hasn't been enough. He's still a little stiff and doesn't feel good. So they're playing it day by day. They decided to just put him on the 10-day and call up Chucky Robinson. I'm gonna admit I don't know anything about him other than he's in the system. So sorry,
That's
Chucky.
cool.
We're just Jose De Paula guys, okay? Like,
Oh, that's kind of cool. So they did a interview with him.
who? Chucky?
Yeah. And he says my grandpa grew up a Brooklyn Dodgers fan, so I know
Oh,
he's
that's
really
cool.
excited to see me play. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, he played with the Dodgers last year too. Like
He
he did a
did?
stint on the big league team.
Huh.
Apparently.
I don't remember that at all. Huh.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome aboard, Mr. Robinson.
It's like part of me hopes he doesn't stay for very long, because that means Will Smith is back. But I also want him to kill it. You know, make it hard for them to send you back, right? That's what they always say.
Yeah. Now's your time, Chucky.
Hmm.
Shine.
I
Shine.
mean, this is what happened to Cartaya. Remember?
Yeah,
You know, Cartaya was supposed
exactly.
to be called up when Grandal went down, but he was hurt at the time too. And so like, oh, let's call up this guy named Will Smith. And I'm like, who the hell is Will Smith? Little did I know he would become America's catcher.
Right. The future we had in store
Right?
was beautiful and bright.
Speaking of the future, or maybe the past, or whatever, Freddie had his 2,500th hit this week too. Congratulations to you, Freddie.
Yay.
That's a lot of freaking
Hang on.
hits, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like the rate at which players get injured nowadays makes it unfathomable. Like, that's becoming rare for people to just accumulate those kinds of stats, right? Players
Hmm.
aren't playing for as long anymore, and they're not playing full seasons, right? Like, you would assume Mike Trout would get to this number, but no, he's pretty far.
Yeah.
So, hmm,
Yeah. It's always like hits is one of those ones where you're like, yeah, but that's what they do. It's like, yeah, but to get that many
right? It's a combination
is,
of being a good hitter for a very long time.
yeah.
That's what the difficulty. I think Freddie said it himself. He said, "Yeah, you essentially have to be like his goal has been to be a 300 hitter his whole career.
Mhm.
So he had to be a 300 hitter for 14 years to get to this point, right?
Yeah.
Playing practically every day. He's barely missed
Hmm.
any time at all. So that's how difficult this is.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad was telling us that he had somebody um that he was talking to somebody from Venezuela the other day,
Hmm.
and he was in a minor league system,
Hmm.
and he asked him, he's like, well, what? He's like, well, why did you stop playing? And he goes, he's like, it's funny, baseball. There's a time in baseball when you know that you're done. He's like, especially as a hitter, he's like, if you are at bat and the only thing you hear is the ball hitting the glove because you can't catch up to anything that's like being thrown above 90,
Hmm.
it's like you're not gonna be very successful in the like you may make it through the minors, but you'll more than likely never make it to the major leagues because you can't catch up to a fastball.
Hmm.
Essentially. And he like he does like stuff for the California Gaming Commission now.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So he stayed within sports, but yeah, like I remember in high school facing a dude that was throwing like 80 something, like
Hmm.
high 80s. Like I could catch up to it, but actually hitting it is a
Oh yeah.
hard thing to do. I think Mookie said it best. He's like if he's he said if if everybody could hit like 1,000 or whatever, he's like baseball wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
He's like it's a guessing game basically.
It's
That's
a game.
why I'm only batting like two,
Yeah, it's a game of
you know.
failure. You know, that's what tell people
Yeah.
like. So
So congratulations, Freddie Freeman, on 2,500. Even though you got, I think we said like about 2,000 with the
yeah,
Braves.
something like that. Yeah. Well, it's like when Scherzer got to his whatever strikeout with the Dodgers. Like, we'll take that win.
uh,
So let's go on to the standings real quick before we go to our mood check. Let's just see where everyone's sitting at right now. And this is the American League, and we have the Rays tied with the Yankees now. They've kind of been mid, if you want to call them. Like neither team is playing amazing right now, but it's enough for them to stay within spitting distance of each other, right? It's kind of like the Dodgers and Padres are
Yeah.
doing, where they both like lost and won at the same time. So no gap is growing there. The Guardians caught up to the White Sox. A little bit. I mean, the White Sox passed the Guardians, going the other way around. So, the half game lead today. Better than nothing, right?
Yep.
They're definitely the surprise of the year.
Oh, for sure.
Also, worth to mention, rip Red Sox, rip Orioles.
Yeah. Damn.
Right? Like, ooh. I mean, there's a chance. The chance is thinning, but there's a chance.
Yeah.
Same for the Royals and Tigers. Oof, that's a rough record to have right now.
Hmm.
The American League West is still kind of tight because again, everyone kind of sucks.
Yeah.
The Mariners are starting to they're not really pulling away, but they're starting to play better, right?
Hmm.
The Rangers went on a little bit of a streak this week too, so they caught up in a hurry. Probably the A's, but the Astros and the Angels are still in the
Yeah.
basement. This dude, I had a thought, and it was funny because
What?
I was thinking this the other day or this morning, and then someone
Hmm.
posted on Angels Reddit about this too.
Oh God, what happened?
Could this be their first ever 100-loss season?
Oh,
Right?
maybe.
We're over 60 games or 70 games in. They have 27 wins.
Yeah. 42 losses.
Yeah, this could be the first. They're the only team, which is a weird thing to brag about, to have never lost 100 games in a season.
Yeah.
This could end it. So, yeah, I kind of hope they don't, because it's like a stupid but fun record to have, right?
Yeah. Like it's almost like the what's it called? It's almost like the angel thing to do, right?
This
Would
is suck, but
be
not that bad.
suck enough to win a couple more games and then finish at like 99,
Yeah.
but everybody else sucks
963.
too, so you have
Yeah.
to play 163. Yeah,
Yeah.
then you
Oh.
lose that game to be your
Oh
100th
man,
loss of the season.
oh, that'd be
Uh,
crazy. But yeah, pain, pain. Let's go to the National League, which is a little better, kind of. Um, Bravos still hold on to their significant gap because the Phillies are just so bad beginning of the season. Like they dug themselves into such a hole. It's gonna take a lot for them to catch up right at this point, right? That being said, still we're not even halfway, so we still got plenty of baseball to go. So we'll see what happens.
yep.
Brewers are put a little bit. They're trying to put more of a gap on the Cardinals. The Cardinals have kind of fallen to earth a little bit. Most people kind of agree that they were playing kind of punching above their weight for a while.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how that works out for them. The Pirates are in third still, despite losing 2 out of 3 to the Dodgers, and that's because the Cubs and Reds, as the kids like to say, have been booty cheeks.
Yep. Not even sweet booty cheeks,
Right?
like putrid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big booty cheeks. Uh, PCA has actually been playing better for them, despite
Hmm.
flipping a ball and giving a little home run again.
Yeah.
But that's kind of been it. The rest of the team has just been pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, he's been playing better, but like they basically just beat up on the Reds.
Yeah.
It's like it was an amazing series to watch, but it's like, yeah, it's you guys are basically playing for not being in last place
Yeah.
right now.
And the rest of their credit have also been punching well above their weight. And despite
Yeah.
being in last place, they have 32 wins, which is
Yeah, I
better
think
than a lot of teams. So
yeah, I think the Reds make a run and they possibly get sneak in as one of those wild card
yeah,
teams.
which was last year too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you never know. I mean, the Comedy Central finally has a team with a losing record, which is interesting. So they went
Hmm.
really far this year without having a losing record for any of their teams. So we'll see what happens. On to the most important division in the National League, which is the West.
And the best.
Whoa,
Woo!
whoa, Wiz. Uh, Dodgers in first. Some bad news this week. Things are not looking too great as far as the injury thing. We do have guys coming back though.
Yeah,
Was it Sheehan's? Not
plenty of
Sheehan.
this coming.
Huh?
Edmund
Edmonds coming back. EP Evan Phillips. I
Phillips.
think
Yeah.
River Ryan's still playing okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's not coming back because he only got called up for a minute last year. Who
Yeah.
else is there? Gavin Stone, I think, is going to start rehabbing soon.
Yeah.
And there's someone else I'm forgetting.
Edwin Diaz will come back as soon as he gets that whatever
Oh,
miracle surgery for the
yeah.
floating bodies.
Floating bodies. Yep. It's the bane of our existence in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So things are still, Otani's got a bum knee, Will Smith's got a bum neck, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Luckily for them, the division hasn't is not even treading water, to be honest.
Yeah.
So the
David.
Diamondbacks been kicking themselves in the ass because they had a great opportunity this last week to kind of take over from the Padres, take second place back,
Mm-hmm.
and they just played pretty much the same as they did, which is pretty atrocious.
Yeah.
So the gap is now
Yeah. That
eight
was.
games on the Padres, 9 games on the Diamondbacks, 16 games on the Gigantes,
Yep.
oof, and
Yeah.
18 games on the Rockies. Is that the biggest gap?
Out of all the teams right now,
Let me go.
from first to last.
Yeah, let me go check
Yeah, it is.
American League.
Red Sox is 13.5,
Oh
and
wow,
that's the
yeah.
biggest in
Oof,
the AL.
that's ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, the Rockies are going to be the Rockies, right? Until there's some major organizational changes, you know.
Yeah.
But the Giants, I don't think anyone definitely expected them to play like this poorly. So we'll see what happens. But we're happy as Dodger fans that they're holding on to first place,
Yep.
and they're catching up to the Braves for the number one spot in the National League.
Yeah.
Before, it looked like Braves just run away with it, but the Dodgers were kind of dragging ass, but they caught up to each other in a hurry there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move on to the vibe check or mood check, vibe check, and mood check.
Wow. Mood check, vibe check. Same difference.
Yeah. So we're keeping the Dodgers at good.
Yeah.
Despite
the injuries.
because the injuries are not like season ending, and they all
Yeah.
seem to be day-to-day injuries. So
Yeah. And then on top of that, they came at a time when there's a big enough cushion.
yeah, and people coming
Where
back at the same time too.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like I hate to say it's like a fortunate time to have an injury,
Right.
but it's a fortunate time for the Dodgers for
Mhm.
the injuries to happen. Because there's been, I mean, I remember years where we'd be like, "Oh, damn, this dude is out for
Yeah, we're screwed now. Yep.
3 months or
Yeah.
whatever," and you're like, "Ah, this is the worst time." And
Right.
yeah, so and then
And
who knows when Blake Snell's coming back, but he should be
right,
coming back soon.
that guy's so weird. Like that guy's injuries history is so bizarre to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have no idea what's going on with that guy. But Padres were still keeping it awful because they're playing worse somehow. Like that, the being like the only team over 500 with like a neutral run differential has caught up with them.
Oh yeah,
Diamondbacks, we kind of hovered between putting them at bad and good and normal
mm-hmm.
because I feel like they're disappointed with their play the last week, but at the same time, it hasn't been that bad, right?
Yeah.
Been worse.
They've been playing decent baseball.
Yeah, they've had some bad luck though.
Yeah,
So that's why we kept them at normal. Giants. I mean, despite they're going 5 for 5 last 10, they've been playing somehow worse. And what makes it kind of more upsetting to them is I think Jung Hoo Lee's got what 18 game hit streak now,
yeah,
but it's like all for nothing. And like
yeah.
just going to the Reddit and talking to Giant friends I have, it actually makes it worse for them, right?
Oh, for sure.
Because you have Jung Hoo Lee out there who's playing pretty well and making great defensive plays, and it's like we just can't win a game, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we kept them in the bad. And then the Rockies are just normal because they're doing kind of what they expected to be doing.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not shitting on them. It's just this is what they expected, right? So one day October will come back. We don't know when.
Yep.
But one day.
Hopefully it'll be soon.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't want it to be a thing where they're trying to use or where they're trying to be like, well, we need a CBA in order to be competitive or whatever. Like, you guys were competitive without it.
Yeah.
Like you just chose not to spend the money after that run because you saw how expensive it was.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, but that's where like, if you plan on doing it and being consistent, the fans won't care. Like, we don't. I mean, we do care that shit is expensive at Dodger Stadium, but we don't really care. Like, what are we gonna
It
do?
hasn't stopped anyone from going.
Yeah, the
Right?
stadium is packed almost every night.
Yeah.
Still, like,
Well, last year was what? Did they set a new record for the team? It was like over 4 million fans last year at the stadium,
I think so.
with the ticket prices being the highest in their history, and concessions
Hmm.
being expensive too. And this year's looking like the same. Like I forget where I read it, but like
Yeah.
their attendance this year has been ridiculous. I mean, that's what winning sells tickets, right?
Yep.
So helps that, like, 20% of them are people flying from Japan to see Ohtani, but still.
Right.
Well, shall we go to our Dodge of the Week? I'll let you cover this one, or you want to start this one?
For sure.
All right, let's go.
So Dodgers Player of the Week is, as you might have guessed, Federico Freeman. So, man, Dancing Freddy's the best Freddy.
Right?
Uh, yeah,
And we found this card's like $400 too,
yeah, it's crazy.
or whatever. Like, what the hell, man? Or $300,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think like a PSA 9 or something was like close to 7. I think.
Oh, gross, disgusting.
Yeah, something crazy. But famously signed by the Dodgers as a free agent, their first free agent in a while, mind you.
No,
That
wasn't
didn't
Mookie
come from
before
a
that?
trade. No, Mookie was a trade
Oh,
and
he was a
signed.
trade and then a sign. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He was a straight free agent.
So, yeah. So Freeman was a straight free agent that signed with the Dodgers, but he was drafted by the Braves in 2007 at the 78th overall pick. Was that around the new draft time, or are we still talking like 50 rounds?
There was still like a bunch of rounds back then. Yeah,
Okay.
but someday it's not that far down.
Yeah.
That's like third round.
So yeah, that's still pretty close
Mhm.
to potential top 3 rounds, right?
Yep.
He's a 4-time All-Star with the Dodgers, 2-time World Series, obviously 24, 25, World Series MVP in 24 for his almost ridiculous amount of home. Like, he homered in
Every
basically each
game.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
And he was named to the All MLB first team in 2023.
Because wasn't he owns
So
like the record for most consecutive World Series games with a home run, and like second place is not even close, or something like
yeah,
that.
it's crazy.
I mean, first you have to play World Series games. That's your first for all of right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild. That streak was wild because it's something. Is it like 8 or something? Or
I forget what, because
I don't
it goes
remember.
from the Braves in 21 and then 24 with him, right? So it's
Yeah, let's see
crazy.
what it is. 6 consecutive World Series games.
Yep.
Dang. So the game 5 and 6 for Atlanta in 21, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the Dodgers.
It's crazy. And of course, one of
Nice
them
job.
being the walk off.
Yeah. Well,
That was game 1.
Grand Slam game 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Walk off grand slam, just crazy. And he walked us off
No.
in 18 innings last year too.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. In technical game, what would that have been? Game 4.
Yeah. Game 3 and
remember
4. Yeah.
remember when there was technically 8 games played in the World Series last
Yep.
year. Freaking crazy.
Well, more than 8 games
So,
because Game 7 went like 11 innings.
oh, that's true. It was like eight and a couple, like potentially 9, almost 9 games.
Yeah.
Not 9 full games, but
Yeah.
into the 9th game.
It's crazy.
Um,
And Will Smith caught every damn inning.
yeah, right. So these are his this is his summary for batting as of yesterday. So
Yeah.
sorry if it's not, up to date, but we wanted to encompass his 2500th hit in his career. Career wise, 299. That's not bad. It's almost hitting his goal of
Like I said, his
300.
goal was to be 300. So he's pretty much there. So good for him, right?
Yeah, I think he just needs to finish this year with like a 290 probably, and he'll be there.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be
Maybe a
interesting to
little
see
bit
how
more.
his career ends because obviously he's getting older, right? And we're still not 100% sure if he's going to hang him up soon.
Yeah, he's got the baby brain.
Yeah, he kept
He's
saying
got that.
he always been saying he wants to play till he's 40, which is I think it's 2 more years after this
Mm-hmm.
season. But after having a baby girl, he's like, kind of suggest that. And I think it was
Yeah.
I forget who it was. Was it Nomar or someone said it to him? Like, yeah, but the first couple of years they don't really know what's going on anyways. So and also
Nomar.
like I think it was the wife said too. Like the sons really love watching him play.
Yeah, I bet.
So that really makes
I
it a
bet
little
his
harder on him
daughter.
to retire. So
Yeah, I bet his daughter would love watching him play too.
oh
I
yeah,
think that's the thing is that it's like it's his first daughter, so it's like
yeah,
he wants to kind of be a little bit more present. With the boys, it's kind of like, they'll be okay.
yeah. Well, it's that the classic saying, right? Mommy's boys and daddy's girls.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it with a lot of my friends. A lot of daddy's girls, a lot of mommy's boys out there. I mean, you've experienced it yourself. I mean, your mother cares a lot for you a lot more than your dad does.
Oh, dude,
Me too.
that's crazy.
Our dads are like, "Did you die? No, then you're good."
Yeah, all right. Brush it off. You'll be all right.
Right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, my sister has a leaking roof. Don't worry, I'll give you some money. Like what?
Yeah, right.
A roof?
Either that or don't worry, your brother will give you money.
Oh my god. You gotta help your sister out. No, I ain't got no money for her.
I have
I
cars to
barely
buy,
got
man.
enough money for myself. Yeah, right? Do not set me back on my Porsche car dreams.
Right. We have a very important YouTube channel with 42 subscribers we have to maintain.
Yeah. Got a certain lifestyle now.
Right?
Gotta drive around my what's convertible Carrera GT. Or not even GT, just convertible Carrera.
There you go.
2. Rear wheel drive only, not even the 4S. Because I want to be true Euro trash.
Right. I'm gonna be very mad if you do buy this car that you don't roll to my house playing Euro dance music the whole time.
That'd be crazy. But
Right.
yeah, I'll make sure. If I do buy it, I'll make sure I will.
Yes.
Like something off of
I want to.
Dance Dance Revolution or something
Yeah,
like
I want
that.
to. I want to hear Eurobeat like from blocks away.
Yep.
Like, what the hell is that noise? Pots and pans. Pots and pans.
And some of this.
Of course.
Mi gente.
Right.
Oh, that's hilarious. But
By the way,
yeah.
I'm tired of
Yeah.
every damn stadium, including the Dodgers, playing "Everybody Clap Your Hands." It's the same soundbite. I hear it every damn game.
Yeah. Everybody clap your hands. Clap your hands. Like,
I don't want to. You can't make me. You can't tell me what to
right?
do.
Can't we just get hand clap? Like,
Right?
and give a hand clap.
Or play like the butt.
Right? Come on, give us something.
And I love how every team thinks like playing Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes is their thing.
Right?
When every
Oh, that's
fucking
how we're
team does
gonna.
it in every sport, right?
That's how we're gonna stage a comeback.
But Seven Nation Army,
Like
yeah,
Seven Nation Army. Yeah.
every single time.
God, come on. That sorry for going on a tangent here, guys, but let me complain real quick
Hold on, if
about
we're going on tangent, let me switch our gift to Dancing Freddy so we can talk about. We keep it light.
okay. Yeah. So this is the other thing Freeman is apparently great at. The
The
worm.
worm.
But yeah, like the thing I hate the most about Dodger Stadium is that so generally I hate being told what to do, especially by a song. Like I refuse to do like the electric slide, the cha cha, whatever bullshit you're gonna be like. Step to the left. No, how about no?
Yeah, right.
How about I sit down? So when they have like celebrities that like yell at me,
Oh, yeah, like Chris Tucker last time. Everyone make some
yeah,
noise. Like, shut up, Chris Tucker. Nobody remembers who you are anymore.
right. I mean, they have IC do it like
Oh yeah,
sometimes
Ice
too.
Cube
Anthony Anderson,
and Anderson too. He's got
it's
that whiny
crazy.
voice.
Yeah.
So
So the only one that I do appreciate though, 100% appreciate is when Cartman tells me to do it at a Kings game.
well, he doesn't really do it that much though, because he's not telling you to do it. He's ordering you
Oh,
to
that's
do it.
true. That's true.
You know, you
He's
got to
yeah.
respect his authority.
So good.
Plus that
But
voice,
yeah,
like you can't mistake
let
that
me.
voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like my major complaint about Dodger Stadium, which a lot of people complain about, even us fans, like non-Homer fans. It is. I love the audio system. Not that loud though, please. I'm not saying it
Oh
has to be
yeah.
quiet, but it could be a little quieter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it is awesome, and I love hearing Dieter. But man, that audio system's loud.
Yeah. That was one of the things that I was like, oh, I wonder how he does that. Because Dieter is the musical something at the Tower Buzzers too.
He is.
Yeah.
So Kings, Buzzers, and Dodgers.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. I was like, how? I was like, aren't you in Dodge like aren't you at the Dodger Stadium today? But
Did they
I
give
guess
him?
they were in Philadelphia, so he
No.
potentially was at the Tower
I guess
Buzzers.
not every time. Like I assume the Dodgers as his every game gig because he's always there for the Dodgers, and maybe like if there's a conflict, he won't do the Tower Buzzers. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Or they
Like
bought him a personal helicopter
there's a set.
because there ain't no way in hell is going to Dodge Stadium the Rancho in any short amount of time, right? Or vice versa.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm?
no way.
What?
He does the Winter Olympics, Oregon?
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, for hockey he did this year.
Yeah.
The last
No,
one, yeah.
since 2002.
Oh wow, that long? Because I know for sure the last Olympics they showed him on NBC.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, that's our guy Dieter.
Yeah. It is now this is Wikipedia telling me this. Take it with a
Which
grain of
is always
salt.
right.
Yeah. But it says since 2002 in Salt Lake City, he's the organist at the ice hockey competition of the Winter
That's
Olympics
pretty sweet.
games. Yeah.
You can live
Dang,
in dick
man.
and win better.
What a right. That now, I mean, Nancy B had a good run
Yeah, don't get me wrong, she did, but
with having Dieter.
her meme game was never as good as Dieter's.
Yeah, but but apparently he had been filling in for her since 2013.
Yeah,
So
well, she was constantly doing less and less and less as the years went on. Because she was
mhm.
like 80. So
Yeah, she was definitely turning into like the organist from The Simpsons.
right?
I would have loved if she had gone
Mrs.
out
Glick.
to Inagata Devita.
Yeah.
Like, dun,
Plays
dun,
it for
dun,
like
dun,
3 innings
dun.
straight, like just the whole song. It just never ends.
Right? Go wild, Nancy B, go wild.
If you guys don't know what Inagata Vida is, look it up. It's a song by Iron Butterfly. And I think
Iron Butterfly.
the full one's what is it 12 minutes long?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously long.
That's funny because it's called Inagata Devita, but the actual lyric is in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
And it is rock and or roll, if you get that joke.
Yes. It's also a hymn
Yes.
by Iron Butterfly.
Oh,
Oh,
too good.
so good. Oh,
Well, all right, everybody. I think we'll call it this week. We've been on. We were on a little longer than I thought we were going to be. Considering it felt
yeah.
like it was going to be a short one, but
Yeah, I looked it up though real quick before we
Mhm.
complete the time. 17 minutes long.
Whoa, even longer than I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Yeah.
Let me just play one more song.
Right. Inagata Devita.
No,
No.
we're never gonna leave. Oh man. All right. On that note, thank you everybody. Another fun one. We will see you guys next week. Same bet time, same bet channel. We won't get sued for saying that, right?
We don't. Well, what kind of bat? Fruit bat?
That's true. We didn't specify the bat type.
Vampire bat?
Baseball
Yeah.
bat.
Baseball. Yeah. Same baseball bat time. Same baseball bat channel.
Because it's peanut butter jelly time.
Oh Lord. Peanut butter jelly time.
Oh God,
Where
no.
you at? Where you at? Where you at?
I think we already ruined enough people with our 90s
Jelly.
Euro dance.
Baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Baseball. But our chat like from 2 weeks ago, where we just went off about 90s is the best.
Yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago now. That was
Yeah.
that could be a whole show, right?
Tell me we're wrong.
Yeah, right. We dare
Tell
you.
me we're wrong.
Tell us we're wrong. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And again, because it's not about one genre of music in the 90s. It was every genre of music was killing it.
Yeah. Sick.
Even classical music. We still had Victor Bork. He was still alive back then.
Right?
SF Pickle Solomon was at his peak. Right now, people are like, these guys really know classical music? Yes, we know fucking everything. We're like cats, dude. We can't stay focused on any one thing.
Right?
Someone's gonna make an anti CRFC show called The Laser Pointer now.
Oh my god.
Or Shiny Objects. I mean, we admit to that with baseball cards. Like we do perk up whenever we see foil.
Oh yes, 100%.
Oh, shiny card.
Mhm.
Hey, we're from the junk wax era. There was no shiny cards back then.
True.
The best we had was glossy cards, and the upper like we thought the upper deck hologram was cool as hell.
Yeah. We didn't we didn't realize back then how good we had it to have Diamond Kings.
Oh, right.
Like actual art in your
Mhm.
in your baseball cards.
Now we get
Like-
these atrocious sketch cards that are somehow worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Crazy. Damn you, anime cards. Damn you.
Oh god, so bad. Anyways, everyone, thanks for watching, hanging out with us.
Yep.
The obligatory YouTube, like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Check it out. That's where you'll see like Cali's videos about his Tower Buzzers game. I post some funny stuff on there sometimes too. It's where to keep updated beyond our YouTube channel. So, thanks again, everyone. We will see you next time.
Have a good one, guys.